Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I walk unseen on the dry, smooth-shaven green to behold the wandering moon riding near her highest noon. People who can walk unseen can make for beautiful poetry, as Mr. Milton has just shown us. However, in life, people who can walk unseen can present us with baffling problems, which proves that there is a time and a place for everything.
My darling, I must tell you, there is a ghost in the house.
There's no such thing as a ghost.
But I heard him.
So, get rid of him.
Wonderful. First you tell me there's no such thing as a ghost. Then you tell me to get rid of him. It isn't consistent.
Dearest, I expect you to get rid of that ghost.
How can I get rid of a ghost? Especially one you say doesn't exist.
My angel, that is your problem.
Our mystery drama, That's What Friends Are For, was suggested by a story by Rudyard Kipling and was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One. India, when Mr. Rudyard Kipling lived there, worked there, and dreamed there almost a century ago, was a country of some 300 million people, and more than twice that many legends, myths, fables, romances. Yes, it was a place that provided a feast for the imagination. And that was, well, because for many of its people, it would be the only feast they would ever know. James Waddington Tesser was a young subaltern in a regiment which, for reasons that have nothing whatever to do with our story, was called the Inextinguishables. He was spending the afternoon, as most young officers will, at the club, when he was informed that his khitmatgar, or houseboy, desired to see him on a matter of the greatest urgency.
Yes, Ahmadine.
There is news, Sahib.
What sort of news?
News of a fantastic nature.
Well, it had better be to drag me away from the table just as my luck is changing.
News one could hardly believe, were it not for the fact that one's own ears give testimony.
Am I to stand here forever, Ahmadine? Must I die of old age before I receive enlightenment? I command thee to transmit this news, Ahmadine.
There is music.
Yes?
Music in the house of the Sahib.
Art thou telling me that there is music in my quarters?
Even so.
That's impossible.
Sahib, in the house, at this very moment, there is music.
What kind of music?
Music that is loud.
Played by whom?
Played by no one.
There is music, and thou canst not see who plays it. Ahmadine, thou art a mudhead. Canst thou describe this music?
It is the wearing music of the red-haired sahibs in the regiment who dress in the skirts of women.
You mean the Highland Fusiliers? Bagpipes?
Those leather skins in which are imprisoned the souls of the unburied dead who seek escape, but alas, their cries are unanswered.
Right, that's enough, Ahmadine. Enough.
Hey, the English, a foolish people. They refuse to understand the most simple things. Well, my Sahib and I rushed to the house, and it was even as I told him.
Oh, this is impossible. Hast thou searched the place completely?
As your honor commanded.
And there's no one about?
No one, Sahib.
But someone's playing that music. Run back to the club and tell Horak Sahib I would see him at once.
Lieutenant Horak Sahib was my lieutenant's friend and companion in mischief. The two were always getting into all sorts of scrapes. It was predicted that they would either end in jail or that one should become commander-in-chief of the army.
What do you make of it, Billy?
Jimmy, you've got yourself a ghost.
Well, there's no such thing as a ghost.
Don't tell me. Speak to your Highland piper.
The silly thing's been going on for hours.
Well, there must be some explanation.
Well, where can the chap be hiding?
Perhaps he doesn't have to hide. You see, the fact is, he's invisible.
Well, now you're going too far.
He's a ghost.
I can't believe that.
Jimmy, how can you believe anything else?
How long is he going to keep playing?
He sounds like a fellow who seems to be settled in.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Billy, what am I going to do if...
Oh, good Lord. What's the matter?
Melisande.
Oh, yes, I'd clean forgotten.
I'm going to marry the girl.
And bring her here.
Yes, here. I'm sick.
He stopped.
Oh, I hope it's for good. Melisande. Would she live here with me and this, ghost?
I don't know.
If she loves me enough, she should just have to put up with it.
Well, I'm not sure it has anything to do with love.
It hasn't?
No, dear chap, it takes a special kind of woman to tolerate this sort of thing.
Do you expect Melisande to walk out on me?
I'm just trying to provide for your interests, as a true friend should. Because the likelihood is that Melisande will walk out on you.
I couldn't blame her. I really couldn't. But if Melisande breaks our engagement, what's going to happen to her?
No, don't be concerned. If it's absolutely necessary, I'll marry her myself.
Oh, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. Isn't that what friends are for?
Ahmed, said I to myself, is that what friends are for in truth? The fair Melisande, they called her. How difficult it is to understand the English. Fair to look upon, a bit too pale, a trifle too thin. But what do the English know of beauty? The very next day...
Good morning, Amadine. Thy master is not at home, I trust.
No, Mem Sahib. He is with the regiment.
Good. I have some work to do about the house.
Work?
Yes. I shall surprise him, Amadine. Thou must not say I have been here. I intend to measure all the windows so that I may have curtains made. Oh, we shall transform this place.
Did the heaven-born say transform?
Yes. Make it a fit and proper place for civilized society. Why, just look at the place. No end of a mess. And the smell.
The smell, Mem Sahib?
Of guns and oil and saddle leather. Oh, we shall tidy things up and have them ship-shape in absolutely no time at all.
If the presence will permit, Tesser Sahib is quite fond of his guns and saddles.
Is he indeed?
And therefore it follows that these must be carefully greased and oiled in order that they may be preserved.
Is that a fact?
The grease and the oil, by Mem Sahib's permission, do, by the very nature of things, have an odor.
Ah, but thou hast said, Amadine, by the Mem Sahib's permission, and the Mem Sahib shall give no such permission.
Oh?
No. He can store the smelly things in the barracks, or the stables, or wherever. It's no concern of mine, nor of thine, Amadine. No longer shalt thou waste time cleaning foul-smelling guns and polishing malodorous leather. Instead, thou shalt be free to pursue more domestic exercises.
It shall be ever as the Radiant One commands. Has this news been communicated to Tesser Sahib?
Oh, yes. It was discussed and decided upon.
One would have thought Tesser Sahib would sooner give up his right arm than to expel his precious riflery and saddlery.
Ah, Amadine, it was a sacrifice he had to make on the altar of love.
Am I to understand that Mem Sahib said in her voice that shames the nightingale, choose betwixt me and thy saddles and thy gun?
It was exactly what was said, and graciously did he agree. How not? Thou, too, wouldst have done the same thing for one that had captured thine own heart, Ahmadine.
If the Mem Sahib will permit, I should not...
Wait, thy time wilt come, and she will tie a noose about thine heart, and for the love of her shalt thou, too, sacrifice all. But I see that thy master has not lived up to his agreement. The guns and the saddle still disgrace these rooms. Now then, Ahmadine, gather these smelly things together and place them in the stable. A pipe? Look thou outside, Ahmadine. Do the Scottish Fusiliers parade today?
If the Mem Sahib will permit, the music does not come from without.
It does not?
No, it arises from within.
From within? Have we a piper in the house?
It is even as the Mem Sahib says.
A piper? How intriguing. Here, in the house? Where?
If it should please the Sublime One, everywhere.
Everywhere? What dost thou mean, everywhere?
With the Resplendent One's permission, he is right here.
Who is right here?
The one who has imprisoned the souls of the unburied dead.
That shall be absolutely enough of that nonsense. A bagpipe is a musical instrument. That is, it is an allegedly musical instrument. It is not a repository for... Oh, what superstitious rot. Now, where is this piper?
The piper, if it pleases the Glorious One, it does not exist.
Then how can he play?
He is here, in spirit.
Oh, is he then a ghost?
Oh, how wise is the all-knowing one.
I won't have it. I won't have ghosts prowling about. Silent ones are bad enough. But a ghost who is unmannerly enough to play the bagpipes. No, Ahmadine. Get rid of him. Immediately.
The foolish English. Can we, the living, command the dead? I can only say she met my master, Tesser Sahib, that afternoon at Pauletti's, where the English gather to take tea, to dance, to flirt, and to get themselves deeper and deeper into trouble.
Sorry to be late, Melisande, my darling.
I dare say, my angel.
Do I detect that small cloud, no larger than a man's hand, forming on the horizon?
It is forming right here, at this table.
My dearest, this is the eve of our wedding.
Our wedding is still a month away.
No poetic license.
You are not entitled to take poetic license, because you are not a poet. You are something even worse. You are a practical joker.
My sweet.
What is the meaning of that dreadful piping?
Oh, that.
Yes.
Melisande, I don't know what to say. The house is haunted.
Yes?
By the ghost of a piper.
There is no such thing as a ghost.
But you heard him, didn't you?
Get rid of him.
Well, first you tell me there's no such thing as a ghost, and then you tell me to get rid of him. Which isn't consistent.
Wasn't it an American who said that consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds?
What else could you expect from an American?
My beloved, I expect you to get rid of the ghost.
My sweetest, how can I get rid of a ghost? Especially one that doesn't exist.
My angel, that is your problem.
How easily some ladies can clarify the most vexing of situations. However, ghosts do have a reputation for, shall we say, stickiness. Once you get one on the premises, he's very hard to shake loose. Who is this ghost? Assuming, of course, that there is such a thing as a ghost in the first place. Perhaps enlightenment awaits us in Act 2 shortly. You've heard it said, love me, love my dog. Shall the hero of our story, Lieutenant James Waddington Tesser, be compelled to say to his fiancée, the adorable Melisande, love me, love my ghost? Some ghosts, as you know, are properly polite and unobtrusive, but not Lieutenant Tesser's. This one actually plays the bagpipes. Even now, the lovers are discussing it at Paletti's.
But, my darling, you just don't command a ghost to leave.
Please, do not involve me in the mechanics of the operation. And you have made absolutely no provision for disposing of those ugly, smelly saddles and rifles.
Darling, they're not ugly. They are beautifully wrought. And the smell is the honest, deep, rich aroma of fine leather.
I thought we'd already agreed.
Well, yes, of course.
Then why are we still discussing it?
Well, because two mature, intelligent, sensible people who love each other can always reopen any subject.
Are you telling me that you intend to break your promise?
Oh, no.
Are you trying to suggest that you shall not get rid of those offensive articles?
Of course not. It just happens that I am an officer in a cavalry regiment, and I ride horses.
Do you find it necessary to keep your horses in the house?
Well, hello, you two.
Billy, Horace. Oh, won't you sit down and join us?
Oh, thank you. Well, Jimmy, as they sing in the old Irish regiment, the days of the Kerry dances, the sound of the piper's tune.
I think that will be quite enough, Billy.
I hope you've an ear for bagpiping, Melisande, my lovely. You're in for quite a serenade.
Nothing of the sort, Billy. Jimmy has promised to get rid of him, or it, or whatever.
Have you indeed, Jimmy? Well, then consider it done. Once our James turns his hand to a task, how do you propose to go about it?
Will you please get out of here? Can't a man have some peace and quiet with his fiancée?
I think you're horrid. And I do want to dance, Jimmy. And all you can do is sit there and sputter all sorts of nonsense about a ridiculous ghost.
I'll dance with you, Melisande.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Excuse us, old man.
I see our guest is still with us, Ahmadine. I hear thou hast been looking for me.
Sahib, there is news.
Oh, no, I couldn't stand any more news.
The Colonel Sahib has sent orders.
Orders?
Yes, he said Lieutenant Tesser Sahib is to report to him at once.
Oh, the devil he does. Why would the Colonel want to see me? What have I done lately? I can't think of a single thing. At once, eh? All right. Say a prayer for me, Ahmadine, to whichever of thy gods would be appropriate to the situation.
Sahib, I shall have to pray to all of them.
Lieutenant Tesser reporting as ordered, sir?
Yes, quite, sir. I understand what we married, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The girl, I take it, is Melisande Trevor.
Yes, sir.
Granddaughter of Major Hugh Scott Fellfield Trevor, what?
I believe so, sir.
Splendid officer. Killed in the mutiny, my first company commander. I feel a sort of responsibility for the young lady. Do you understand, Lieutenant?
I think so, sir.
No, I don't think you do. You're a young rogue. Don't deny it.
No, sir.
I don't believe you're the marrying kind. What have you to say to that, eh?
If the Colonel will permit, I am in love with Melisande, and I cannot wait for our wedding.
Splendid. Because, Lieutenant Tesser, if you do anything to hurt that girl, to disappoint her, to spoil her happiness, in short, should you change your mind about this marriage...
But, sir, nothing in the world could ever prevent our marriage.
I'm gratified to hear that, because should you leave her waiting at the church, I promise you that I shall make your life hell on earth. Do I make myself clear, Lieutenant Tesser?
Yes, sir. My darling.
Well, my dearest, are we setting a pattern?
I was delayed.
Obviously. Does this mean I can always expect to be kept waiting?
This was all being done in your interest. I was examining the house thoroughly, inside and out, top, bottom, in hope of exorcising that confounded ghost.
Oh, you were doing it in my interest. I would assume that it was being done in our interest.
Yes, well, of course, naturally. I find absolutely no trace of a tangible, or intangible being of any sort, form, or shape.
Are you saying you cannot get rid of it?
My darling, could there be a chance that perhaps we might become used to it?
Used to that infernal din?
I'm just trying to make the best of the situation.
No, my precious. The way to make the best of the situation is to put an end to the situation.
But...
Now, let us address ourselves to more pleasant situations. Do you know who I met in Hamilton's just about an hour ago? The Colonel.
The Colonel?
Your commanding officer. Colonel Desbroses. Dear Desi.
Desi?
I used to call him that when I was a little girl. He would ride me on his knee. How is that scoundrel Tessa? He asked. If he gives you any trouble, come to me. I'll put the bit between his teeth soon enough. Oh, he's so thrilled at being invited to the wedding. He was overjoyed when I asked if he would give the bride away.
Oh, that's such marvelous news.
Why don't you devote the rest of the afternoon to getting rid of our little problem?
And, what shall you do?
Oh, I shall sit here.
Alone?
Oh, I know so many people here. Ah, there's Billy. Billy Horrocks. Come right over here.
Well, hello, young lovers. I would have come over sooner, but three's company.
Lieutenant Jimmy Tesser is going to desert me for the remainder of the afternoon, Billy.
Oh, the more fool Jimmy.
He must come to some sort of understanding with that mysterious Scottish piper.
Have no fear, Jimmy. I shall take excellent care of Melisande for you.
Isn't this perfectly heavenly music, Billy? My toes are tingling.
Oh, why don't we dance?
Well, you don't mind, do you, Jimmy?
Why should he mind? That's what, friends are for.
Ahmadine, come here.
What is the wish of the protector of the poor?
What dost thou make of this confounded serenade?
The spirits have invaded this house.
Assuming that's true, how do we rid ourselves of the bloomin' creatures?
Does the heaven-born wish to drive out the spirits?
Something like that.
If this unimportant person may suggest, there is but one way.
Yes?
Burn down the house.
No, Ahmadine, I don't think so.
Then one must learn to enjoy it. See? It does not play all the time. Only when it is moved by some great sorrow. And then it pours out its heart.
Wait. Why do I talk to thee, Ahmadine? This is not one of thy native spirits. What would such kind know of bagpipes? No. This is a Scottish spirit. The thing is plain.
Plain, Sahib?
Yes. Listen closely. Go thou to the regiment of the red-haired sahibs, those who wear the short skirts of ladies, and tell the pipe sergeant major that I wish to speak with him. At once.
Pipe Sergeant Major Cathcart McMoney's reporting, sir.
Stand easy, Sergeant Major. This is unofficial business.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me, is there a piper missing?
A piper missing?
From the regimental band?
Oh, no, sir. Well, why would one piper be missing?
Well, that's a good question, Sergeant. I was hoping you could answer it.
Is there news of a missing piper?
News? No, not exactly. What we do seem to have is the missing piper himself.
Yes, well then, where do you have him?
Here.
Here, sir.
On the premises.
Well, might a man ask, where on the premises?
Here and there. Everywhere.
Sir, would it be asking too much if I should request you to produce the man for me?
Well, have a bit of patience, Sergeant, and he shall produce himself.
In what way?
Here he is now.
Oh, is there a man in the next room?
No, Sergeant.
With your permission, sir.
Go look, by all means. Search the room, the house, the grounds.
There's no one here.
My point exactly, Sergeant.
And yet, 'tis plain, 'tis a pipe. Yeah, a pipe.
Who can it be?
Well, No, it can't be. But who else?
What are you saying, Sergeant?
Stewart, man. 'Tis Jock Stewart. The Stewart himself. Oh, listen.
That's all I've been doing, is listening.
Stewart. 'Tis his very own pipes. The ones he made with his own hands. Oh, yes. He was the greatest of us all. A poor fella.
Poor fellow.
He died.
In battle?
Oh, no, sir. Much worse. I've a broken heart. Oh, yes. This is the song. I remember he played it. 'Tis called I Shall Die For You. Oh, beautiful melody.
You mean there is a melody?
You know what they say. Scottish airs are not for English ears.
He stopped.
Oh, poor Jock. Probably overcome by his tears.
But why has he come here?
Is there to be a marriage in this house?
Yes. Mine.
Well, he's come to warn you.
Warn me? Of what?
Of the faithlessness, the fickleness of a woman's love.
Well, very good, Sergeant, very good. Now, let him consider that I have been warned, and let him go away.
No, sir. You see, he feels it so deeply. He was betrayed by the lady he loved.
Well, why can't he leave me alone?
He wishes to save you from making this terrible mistake.
Yes, but it isn't a terrible mistake. We love each other, Melisande and I. What am I going to do?
Reconsider your approach in marriage.
What's to consider? I'm in love. And if Jock Stewart, or whoever this mad, dead Scotchman is, doesn't leave this place in peace, my fiancée will break our engagement.
Now you see it. This is what Jock Stewart has in mind. He wants to save you.
Yes, but if I don't marry Melisande, my colonel will... I tell you, my career will be ruined.
Choices, decisions. Ghostly pipers, fidgety fiancés, querulous colonels. How are we to sort all this out? And to top it off, we're in India. Mysterious, unfathomable, inscrutable India, where sometimes the practical answer is the one that makes no sense at all. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Ghosts are certainly not strangers in our literature. We've had all kinds. We've had ghosts from all walks of life and most occupations. However, musical ghosts are somewhat rarer than most. That is, if you want to call a ghost that plays the bagpipe musical.
Yes, 'tis Jock Stewart playing. There can be no doubt. If I may make bold, sir, I should advise the lieutenant to listen to Jock.
Listen to Jock and do what, specifically?
Break the engagement.
Sergeant, I would like to thank you very much. You've been of tremendous help.
You're quite welcome, sir.
My darling, I've been looking for you.
angel. Where else would I be on an afternoon except here at Paletti's?
Yes, of course.
Then it's settled.
Settled? What is settled?
Well, the affair of the ghost. I assume it must be, or else you will be back at the house taking care of it.
Well, we do seem to have a problem.
Oh?
The ghost seems to resist all attempts to evict it.
Jimmy, darling, have you ever asked yourself why?
Why? Why what?
Why the thing has seen fit to, well, let us say, concertize in your quarters?
No, we no longer need to call it a thing. It's been identified by the pipe sergeant of the Highland Fusiliers as a certain Jock Stewart.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. It seems that this Jock Stewart is dead.
Why should this Scottish bagpiper decide to haunt you, of all men in India?
Well, because... Oh, I don't know.
You don't?
Oh, really, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Perhaps not. Now, have you ever murdered anyone?
Certainly not.
Then, this Stewart, would you have wronged him in any way?
I never even knew anyone named Stewart.
Well, hello.
Oh, Billy! So good of you to drop by.
Jimmy, I passed by your quarters just a while back. That ghostly old Highlander is still concertizing. Plays some catchy tunes, what?
Say, shouldn't you be back at Regiment?
Whatever for?
Don't you have some reports or something of that sort to...
No, it's all serene, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I forgot. Lucky thing you mentioned the regiment. The colonel's been looking for you.
The colonel? For me? Whatever for?
Oh, I would imagine to talk about your step.
My step?
Of course, your step up to captain.
Captain? Oh, marvelous.
When a lieutenant marries, especially such a beauty as Melisande here, it's time he was promoted and received by his company.
And that's why the colonel wants to see Jimmy.
No. Somehow I don't think so.
Oh, my darling, you're so modest. Go to the colonel immediately.
But I shall be leaving you alone again.
Oh, I shall not be alone. Billy Horrocks is with me.
Yes. Billy. I really cannot impose on you to keep my fiancée company.
Why not, dear chap? Isn't that what friends are for?
Deva, what have you been doing to your fiancée?
Doing, sir?
You haven't been treating her shabbily, have you?
Why, no, sir.
She looks a bit peaked to me.
Well, sir, that's to be expected.
Is it?
Yes, sir. As the wedding day approaches, the parties do feel a certain strain, and I suppose it shows.
It doesn't show on you, Lieutenant Desson.
Well, sir, that's the way it goes.
I said you were a rogue, Tessa.
Yes, sir.
Good enough soldier, but the kind of scoundrel who should never marry. Now, it occurs to me that since you might be somewhat afraid to break this engagement yourself, you may be giving your fiancé cause to break it for you.
Oh, no, sir.
I warn you, Tessa.
Permit me to say, sir, no warning is necessary.
I think it is, Lieutenant Tessa. I do not intend to be left at the church with an abandoned bride. Now, we all know exactly where we stand. Do we not?
Yes, sir. Ahmadine.
The presence has returned.
Has the music stopped?
It comes, it goes.
Ahmadine, what am I going to do? How am I going to get rid of this ghost?
We must call Hunifa.
Who?
Hunifa herself, the great sorceress. She will bid thy piper go.
And if he refuses?
Oh, no one can withstand the magic of Hunifa. Hunifa. She was 100 years old. She knew the charms, the spells, the curses. She was covered from head to foot with silver bells, with golden jewels, and everything tinkled as she walked. And she came to the house of Tesser Sahib, And he told her everything that the red-haired Sahib in woman's skirt had said. Hunifa thought and closed her eyes. Then the pipes began to play.
Dost thou hear, Hunifa? The pipes. He is here. Bid him leave. Make him go. Hunifa, I implore thee.
I order thee, be gone from here.
Ah, yes, he's gone. Thou hast done it, Hunifa. He is gone. No, I guess he's not gone. Try it again, Hunifa.
I command thee, be gone. Please, return to the land of the dead, and take thine unburied spirits with thee.
Yes, how they did battle for victory. The dead red-haired Sahib in the short lady skirt, and the magnificent Hunifa, the greatest sorceress of India. And the battle went this way and that, first to him, then to her. But in the end, no one who is alive may triumph over one who is dead. Therefore, it was the music of the pipes that emerged victorious.
Sahib, I cannot make him go.
But you must.
No, he sings the song of Vish, the goddess of true love.
But you don't understand.
Yes, Vish bids him play in the home where love must fail. And until the Sahib tells his fiancée that all must be over, the red-haired one shall make his music here.
But I can't do that.
The goddess has spoken. Who can turn the will of the goddess?
There was no more that my Sahib could say to her. Oh, my poor Sahib shook his head and then bade me harness the mare to the carriage and drive him to Paletti's.
Melisande, my dearest.
Back so soon? Oh, that must mean good news.
Good news.
You've finally gotten rid of that silly noise. Isn't he marvelous, Billy?
Congratulations and salams, all that sort of thing.
The truth is, Melisande, my precious, I haven't gotten rid of it.
Oh?
And what's more, I'm sure I never will get rid of it.
Then, Jimmy, you place me in an extremely uncomfortable situation.
I don't know what to tell you, my dearest.
Jimmy, I love you. But perhaps I do not love you strongly enough to live with that unearthly wailing forever.
I understand, my darling.
So, therefore, I must release you from your promise.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Well, yes, I suppose you can.
Poor Jimmy. He's too much of a gentleman to say that if he breaks the engagement, the Colonel will ruin his career.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
But, Jimmy, you're not the one who's breaking the engagement. I am.
Doesn't matter. The Colonel will believe that Jimmy drove you to it.
Oh, this is awful. I simply could not ruin your career.
There may be a way out. Now, listen. The Colonel has said, I do not wish to be left at the church with the abandoned bride. He really doesn't care who marries Melisande.
How can you say that?
As long as she's happy. And she will be. She'll walk down that aisle, glowing, radiant. All we need to do is change the groom.
You mean that Melisande should marry someone else?
Oh, why not? The present arrangement is making everyone unhappy, isn't it?
Who should she marry?
Me.
You? Why not? Melisande, what do you say to all this?
It would appease the Colonel.
You see, old chap, Melisande would be spared the ordeal of the bagpipes. you could look forward to a glorious career in Her Majesty's forces.
Billy, I couldn't ask you to make such a sacrifice just for me.
Oh, but of course you could, Jimmy. After all, isn't that what friends are for?
Aberdeen, where is the saddle soap and the polish? Thou hast long enough neglected thy duties.
I even now have them in hand and proceed through the task.
Has there been any music today?
No, Sahib. The red-haired ghost has released his devils and betaken himself to Gehenna. Or to wherever it is that such sahibs go.
She was right, Hunifa. And so was the pipe sergeant major. Each of them said, as soon as the marriage contract to my fiancée would be broken, the piper, poor Jock Stewart, would go away and leave us in peace. Dost thou agree, Ahmad-Din?
It is even as the Anointed One suggests.
What is that grin? Dost thou make sport of me?
Oh, I dare to make sport of the center of the universe? Why, I should be consumed by flames.
Go about thy duties, Ahmad-Din, and do not speculate in matters that concern thee not.
But I have speculated already. Did my master rue his decision to marry a woman who would make him get rid of the things he held dear? Did he then arrange somehow to hire a piper whom he was able to hide somewhere? Or did the lady herself rue her choice and plan with Horak Sahib along similar lines? Or was there in fact, and in truth, a ghost? Yes, I know what I believe. And do you, Sahibs and Sahibas, do you know likewise?
Well, do you? It was Mr. Kipling himself who said that anything can happen in India, and that everything does. Was it Lieutenant Tesser who arranged a plot? Was it a ghost piper? Perhaps. And this would be in keeping with India. Was it both? I'll be back shortly. Our story was concerned with magic. But what is magic? The dictionary tells us that it is any mysterious or seemingly inexplicable event or occurrence. Well then, it's all a matter of when you happen to be alive, isn't it? One century's magic is in another century's commonplace. Think of the wireless, the airplane. Sooner or later, the mysterious will be stripped away from anything and everything that defies explanation, even ghosts. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Diana Kirkwood, Russell Horton, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I want it.
It's had quite a few owners. I'd have to inquire about the asking price.
I want that house.
Mr. Steers, naturally I'd be pleased to make the sale. But do you mind telling me why you're so set on buying this particular house?
I want it.
Well, frankly, Mr. Steers, that house has been, well, sort of a jinx. Everyone's enchanted with the house when they first see it, but once they've moved in, they take a dislike to it. They tell strange tales about strange goings-on.
Like what?
Oh, sobbing at night, restless footsteps on the stairs. Oh, I know, those are the standard complaints when a house has the reputation of being haunted, but everyone who's lived there said the same thing.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Stay tuned now for the WORC Theater, which brings you The Colony.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, in charge of the bizarre, keeper of the grotesque, collector of the fantastic. It is my duty to delve into unfrequented places in search of the unexpected. I deal in that touch of the improbable, which gives a series of events the quality we call mystery. If an element of horror creeps in now and again, you don't really mind, do you? I thought not. Actually, that's why we're all here, isn't it?
You want to take some advice from an old woman who...
Our mystery drama, The Colony, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Fielden Farrington and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the Sinus Medicines, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. If you were doing the looking, where would you look for an occurrence that could be properly described as macabre? Where would you expect a nightmare to happen? In some dusty dungeon overlaid with a patina of past horrors? In an ancient Middle European principality famous for its vampires and walking dead? Well, weird goings-on would seem suitable in such places, it's true, but how about a well-maintained highway in beautiful New Hampshire, caught basking in the glory of the late afternoon sun?
I can't believe it.
Can't believe what, Michael?
3 weeks, Mary. 3 long weeks of gypsying. 3 lovely weeks of going wherever we choose to go and staying as long as we like. Going on whenever we like. I just can't believe it.
Well, what we'd better start thinking about is a campsite for tonight. Now, there's supposed to be a very good one at a place called Essex. You don't suppose we passed it, do you?
Well, check the map.
I have. I just can't seem to find it. Oh, Michael, slow down. There's a sign coming up.
Yeah, I see it.
Colony, New Hampshire. Population 634. Well, maybe we can stop and ask somebody here where Essex is.
Okay.
I'd like to get everything squared away before it gets dark.
We will. Remember, we haven't a care in the world.
Michael, go!
What in the name of...
What was that thing?
I have no idea. I never saw anything like it before. What's some kind of an airship?
It looked like it came right up out of the road right in front of us.
Yeah, I think it was behind that clump of trees at the turn, right up there. I'm going to get out and take a look.
Oh, look, and look at what? The thing's gone now.
Yeah, but it must have burned off some grass or something. Hey, didn't you see the flames shooting out underneath it? Some kind of a rocket, I guess. Come on. Just in back of these trees.
Oh.
I'm sure this is where it came from.
Michael, do you think it was an unidentified flying object?
Yeah, well, I sure couldn't identify her. Hey, there. Look.
The ground's burned to a crisp in that big circle. Was the thing that big?
No, I don't think so. Hey, if you ask me, there's been more than one of these landing and taking off here.
Oh, let's get back to the car, please. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we ought to report this to somebody, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody who reports an unidentified flying object always gets treated like a crackpot. If nobody believes you, what's the good of reporting it?
They'll have to believe us. We saw it.
Yeah, and that's what they all say.
Well, we can bring them back here and show them where the grass is burned off.
Yeah, there is that.
Michael, that was a real thing we saw. And we don't know where it came from or what kind of a threat it may represent. Well, somebody ought to check it out.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. We'll report it when we get to, what was the name of that town?
Colony, New Hampshire. Population 634.
And that's the way it was, Sheriff Marcus. I mean, the thing nearly scared us to death. Whooshing up out of nowhere right in front of us, shooting out flames and everything.
What they always say, about flying saucers is that they're just some kind of optical illusion.
Well, this was not an optical illusion, Sheriff. It was just as real as you are sitting there.
Yeah, and we can take you back there and show you where the grass is all burned off.
Well, we'll have a look later on, that's for sure.
Later on?
Right now, what I'd like is to have a talk with Annie Stebbins about this.
Oh, who's Annie Stebbins?
Mayor of Colony. You don't hardly ever do anything without consulting Annie on it first. Where was you on your way to?
Oh, well, we're just sort of jiggling around, you know. We're on a camping trip. Thought we'd see as much of New England as we can in 3 weeks.
Well, we did want to get to a place called Essex before dark. They say there's a good campsite there, and, well, we just thought we'd like to set up camp before dark.
Don't know if you'd be able to do that. Essex is about 60 miles on down the road.
Oh, darn, it would have been nice to get there before dark, that's all.
Tell you what, I'll take you on down to May Norton's place.
Where's that?
May's widow lady lives other end of town, the old Daly place. We haven't got a real honest-goodness restaurant in Colony, but May sometimes gives folks on the way through their dinners. Even puts them up for the night.
Oh, well, I don't think we'd want to stay for the night.
Well, dinner doesn't sound like such a bad idea, though.
You could have dinner while I'm having my talk with Annie Stebbins. Then we can all go have a look at the place where your thing took off. Ought to be able to make it there before dark. I just don't like to make a move without I talk to Annie first. I want to tell you, Mr. and Miss Duncan, you're going to get one of the finest meals you ever ate.
Mrs. Norton's a good cook, is she?
Good. Never seen her equal.
How'll do, Thad?
Hello, May. You feel like cooking a big dinner for a couple of tired tourists tonight?
Well, I reckon I could see my way clear to. Be the regular price.
It's $4 a piece, which she always charges.
Well, come in. Come in. You can make yourself comfortable there in the sitting room till I get things on the table. Be maybe a half hour or so.
Just make yourselves right at home. May doesn't stand on ceremony. I just want to have a word with her, and then I'll go have my talk with Annie.
How long do you think you'll be?
Oh, ought to be back by the time you finish dinner or shortly after.
Something you want to talk to me about, Thad?
You wouldn't have a cup of coffee, would you?
Well, I got some I made a while back. I guess it's still fit to drink.
Sure it is.
You didn't leave them in the sitting room just to get a cup of coffee, though, did you?
Truth is, I've been wanting to talk to you, May.
Well, go ahead and talk.
Them folks you got out there in your sitting room, the Duncans, they come into my office saying they seen a flying saucer.
Oh. Happened again, did it?
I have to go talk to Annie Stebbins, of course. And I don't want them getting restless before I get back.
I'll give them a good big dinner and see they take their time eating it. They won't get restless.
Do you think there was anything odd about the way Sheriff Marcus took it when we told him about the unidentified flying object?
No. In fact, I thought he took it very well.
You know, I guess that's what I mean. I think he believes us.
Well, didn't you want him to?
Yeah, but I didn't expect him to. But he didn't even seem surprised.
Well, it's just too bad there aren't more people around like him. Would have had the whole UFO mystery cleared up years ago.
Maybe. It just seemed sort of strange to me, that's all.
You sure you wouldn't like another piece of the blueberry pie, Mr. Duncan?
Oh, I just wouldn't have any place to put it, Mrs. Norton.
Oh, I can't remember the last time anybody called me Mrs. Norton. You better just make it May. Well, if I can't get you to eat anything more, why don't we just take our coffee into the living room while we're waiting for Thad to get through chewing the fat with Annie?
I'm kind of surprised it's taken him so long.
Oh, things don't move very fast in Colony, Mr. Duncan. A couple of old town people like Thad and Annie get to talk and they could go on half the night. Maybe you'd like some of my blackberry brandy?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't think so.
Oh, I feel fine just the way I am.
So, you seen a flying saucer, did you?
We sure did.
How did you know that?
A fellow said something about it before he left. What was it you wanted Thad to do about the flying saucer after you told him about it?
Well, I don't know. I just always thought you report a thing like that to an official, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe Annie can think of something, though I don't know what it'd be. If you don't mind my saying so, you might have been smarter just to mind your own business.
I think UFOs are everybody's business.
Yeah, why do you think we would have been smarter?
Well, no reason, I guess, except it usually is. Smarter to mind a person's own business.
And I still say that a UFO sighting is my business. I think people shrug them off too easily. They can't all be weather balloons or optical illusions. Too many of the things have been seen.
Well, I never said you seen a weather balloon.
Well, you did say we should have minded our own business.
Well, your own good was what I meant.
Yeah, how do you... In what way? For your own good?
If I was you and wanted to finish my nice vacation like I planned, I'd just get up from here right now and get into my car, and I'd drive right on ahead to wherever it was I wanted to get to in the first place. I wouldn't spend one more minute than I had to in the town of Colony.
Why?
Just advice, I said, no explaining.
Well, you can't just advise us to do something like that without giving us a reason.
Sure I can, I just did.
It's the story they told me, Annie. I figured there wasn't much question but what they seen the thing. It was too bad. I figured I'd better come to you with it, just for you to decide what has to be done. Oh, you done right. I'm just wondering if maybe it won't have to go a little higher than me before it's settled. Up to you to decide that, I guess. Well, one thing I can tell you right now. We've got to keep those two in town. We can't let them leave Colony. Keep them how, Arnie? They're itching to get on their way right now. How am I going to talk them into staying? You're the sheriff, ain't you? Yeah. Got a jail, ain't you? But, Arnie... Well, you have to hold them, Dad. Hold them for what? Ain't no law against thinking you saw a flying saucer. Well, think of something. They can't be allowed to leave Colony. Not alive. They can't.
A quiet drive along a peaceful New England road has led to a UFO sighting. And the UFO sighting has led to danger for two innocent people. So much for the idea, if anyone had it, that you must go looking in the wilds of Transylvania for improbable and dangerous happenings. Start being careful right in your own home while waiting for me to return shortly with Act 2. There's been a great deal of speculation upon the nature and origin of unidentified flying objects. The speculation has led to a wealth of conjecture, but a remarkable dearth of answers. Many reasonable thinking men and women believe the UFOs to be very real. At least as many others believe them to be figments of mass imagination. Our story doesn't pretend to offer an answer. It simply explores one of many possibilities.
That's most likely the sheriff back from talking to the mayor. Now, don't let on I said what I said to you.
And advising us to run, you mean?
It wouldn't do you two no good, and it most likely get me into a mess of trouble.
Well, all right. If we won't say anything about it, will we, Michael?
Oh, I suppose not, although I...
All right, I'm coming. Keep your shirt on.
Everything all right, May?
Well, of course, everything's all right. Come on in.
Sorry to keep you two waiting around like this. Annie made me go over your story about 2-3 times. He was right concerned about it.
Are we going to have a look at the place the thing took off from?
Oh, well, yes, we'll do that, of course. First, though, we're all going to meet in my office, Town Hall.
Well, it's going to be dark if we don't stop fooling around.
Little lady's 100% right. We'd better be on our way. Mayor Stebbins, want you to meet Mr. and Miss Duncan, two I told you about. A pleasure indeed.
Glad to know you, Mayor.
Don't you think we'd better get started? I mean, Michael and I still have to find a place to spend the night.
Oh, there's plenty of time, Miss Duncan. I'm a man never did like to rush things headlong. Better to consider a thing from all angles first, don't you think? Now, where were you two driving from today?
Well, we spent last night at a motel just outside Stamford. We plan to start our real camping tonight.
A place called Essex was where you wanted to get to?
Yes, that's right.
Well, now, where'd you stop for lunch today?
What difference could that possibly make?
We stopped at a roadside restaurant. Didn't notice what town it was near.
Have anything to drink at the roadside restaurant?
Drink? A cup of coffee, I think.
No alcoholic beverages?
We don't drink, Mayor Stebbins.
You didn't stop anywhere along the way in the afternoon and have a drop?
No, I told you we don't drink.
Well, why all the questioning, Mayor? We stopped at the sheriff's office to report the sighting of an unidentified flying object. Why are we being questioned?
Well, I'll tell you how it is, Mr. Duncan. Thad and I take our responsibility to the town of Colony right serious.
Yes, so?
One of the things we will not tolerate is drunken driving.
I couldn't agree with you more, sir, but what has that got to do with us?
Well, I'm the kind of man, Mr. Duncan, that likes to keep both feet on the ground. I believe half of what I see and very little of what I hear. So, when it comes to saucers, I never seen one.
Neither did we, sir, until this afternoon.
And you're sure you saw one then?
Yes, sir, quite sure.
Thad, remember the time Roy Beecher thought he saw a flying saucer? Drunk school he was at the time. Spent the night in jail and had a good laugh at himself the next day for thinking he'd seen a flying saucer. I remember it well. It's been my opinion ever since that anybody thinks he sees a flying saucer, he's been drinking too much. All there is to it. Flying saucer, too much booze.
This is ridiculous.
You're accusing us of drunken driving?
I've got no choice. You claiming you saw a flying saucer and all.
But I tell you, we don't drink. We never drink.
Don't you have some kind of a test? Blow up a balloon or something like that?
Too late for that now. Might not have been when you first came in, but it is now. Hey, besides, you've had one of May Norton's monstrous big suppers on top of whatever it was you had to drink this afternoon. So, best you just spend the night here with us. We can talk more about it in the morning.
Spend the night here with you?
We've got a right comfortable jail here. Right back there, through that door.
Are you suggesting that my wife and I spend the night in your jail?
Not just suggesting it, Mr. Duncan. That's the way it's going to be.
Michael, that gun.
Sheriff Marcus, you are going to be very sorry you drew that gun.
Maybe so. Meantime, you two just go on back through that door, and we'll get you tucked in for the night.
Michael?
Good morning.
You awake?
Yeah, I've been awake for quite a while. I thought I'd let you sleep as long as you could.
Surprised I went to sleep at all. Did you?
Yes, not really so bad, you know. We slept in motels that weren't any better.
Yeah, well, I'd rather sleep in a motel just the same.
Yeah. It's the indignity of being jailed for the night. That's what makes it so bad.
And for drunken driving.
Oh, it wasn't for that, Mary. Listen, I think we got put in jail because we saw a flying saucer. I mean, I figure they're hooked up somehow to that UFO we saw.
Who, the mayor and the sheriff? How could they be?
I don't know, but why else would they want to lock us up?
Well, then you think the drunken driving charge was just an excuse?
Oh, sure, of course it was.
Mr. and Mrs. Duncan?
Who is it?
May Norton. I brought your breakfast.
Oh, well, I'm a lot more interested in getting out of here than I am in breakfast.
Wouldn't want you driving off on an empty stomach.
What time does the sheriff get in the morning?
I don't know. Different times, I expect. I don't have a key to the cell there. I'll have to shove the trays in under the door. Country cured ham, fried eggs, home fried potatoes, hot biscuits and honey. Hope you got a good appetite.
Well, that's one thing we won't be able to complain about, at least.
The food? Well, I'll be bringing all your meals. I'll see to it you're fed real good.
Yeah, well, this is the last meal that you're going to have to bother with, because the sheriff has no excuse whatever for holding us any longer. He's going to have to let us go this morning.
Well, I wouldn't depend on it if I was you. Eat your breakfasts before your eggs get cold.
You busy, Annie? Oh, come in, Thad, come in. You been in to check up on our guest this morning? Ain't been to my office yet. Don't know as I'll get down there for a while. Kind of embarrassing. You decided yet what we're going to do about them?
Yeah, I reckon so. We'll have to check it out first, of course.
I don't feel comfortable about it, Arnie.
Any special reason?
Well, this young couple, they're the kind of folks that's likely to have a whole slew of friends and relations fretting over them if they don't show up where they're expected.
How long a vacation they on?
3 weeks, I think one of them said, just starting, too.
Just kind of meandering around, camping wherever they happen to feel like it?
That's the idea I got.
No advanced itinerary?
You wouldn't think so.
Well, then, I don't see we got anything to worry about.
Sooner or later, their folks are going to be out looking for them.
Dad, we're going to have to convert them. We're going to have to take them over and keep them here. It's the only way.
Lunchtime. Start you off with some nice clam chowder.
Where's the sheriff?
Well, I couldn't rightly say, Mr. Duncan. I did see him over at Harry's Diner around 10:30 or 11, but where are you?
We haven't seen a soul all morning. I mean, except for you, there's been nobody in here the whole day.
Well, I reckon he must have had business somewhere.
Well, the sheriff has got no right to keep us in jail, and we want to get out.
Hey, I have the right to make a phone call. Now, I should have been allowed to make a phone call last night.
Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to tell you the whole story.
What whole story?
Here, just let me shove your lunch under the door here. You can eat while you're listening.
I don't want to eat anything.
Might as well, Michael. Well, what story are you going to tell us?
Well, it started a couple of years ago.
What started?
Well, that was when they first landed. The flying saucers.
You mean flying saucers have been sighted here before?
Oh, my, yes. I was sitting out in my front yard there, shelling peas. I recollect like it was yesterday. They came swooping down out of the sky like to scare me out of my wits. 3 of them there was in that first bunch.
I know there'd been more than one landing in that place.
Well, I seen folks coming out of their houses looking toward where they'd landed, you know. So I put my pan of peas to one side, and I started walking in that direction along with the rest of them. Well, it's a funny thing.
What funny thing, now?
Well, there's a spell there where everything was real mixed up, and I don't remember very well.
You don't remember what?
Well, for one thing, what they looked like.
Who?
The folks, those things, whatever they was that got out of those flying saucers. I've talked to some of the others, and they can't remember that part either. Like it got erased or something. All I remember is just a kind of jumble. Until that evening, I guess it would be, that same evening.
Why, what happened that evening?
They had us all collected in a place that looked like one of them mad scientists' laboratories. Well, like you see in the old movies, you know. They had the whole town in there, every soul of us. I found out later it was down in the basement of the town hall there. They'd rigged the old cellar down there for a laboratory. Still using it, they are.
Still? You mean they're still around?
Wait till I tell you. Thad Marcus and Arnie Stebbins were already running things. They'd been converted before we woke up. Or we come to, or whatever it was we did.
Converted?
That's what they called it. They was leading us one at a time up to a thing looked like a dentist chair. And they'd make us sit in it and put a thing kind of like a hairdryer over our heads. And then they'd flip a lot of switches, Thad Marcus and Arnie Stebbins, just like they knew what they were doing. And then whoever was in the chair would kind of shiver and slump down for a minute until Thad and Arnie threw some more switches. Then they'd take that one back to his seat and lead up the next one.
Well, what were they doing to the people in the chair?
Converting.
You mean by converting?
Well, you will when I come to that part. They put me in the dentist chair and put the hairdryer thing over my head and started flipping their switches. I got a funny feeling. I'll never forget it. Like my head was being all separated into little bitty pieces and put back together in a different way. Something like that. Well, I passed out for a minute. When I come to, they was leading me back to my seat with the others. Only it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
I It seemed like I was occupying just a little corner of my head while somebody or something else was using the rest of it. I don't understand. Well, I didn't either at first, but I did later on. One of the things out of the flying saucers had taken me over. I was still in there, the real me, but I had nothing to do with what my body thought or said or did. I'd been possessed.
But what about the rest of them?
All just like me. Took over. Every last one of them.
And are they still controlled?
Still are. Every last soul in this town.
And get free.
Stubborn, that's all. I just wouldn't give in to all that electrical mumbo-jumbo. Kept on resisting and fighting till I got the upper hand.
How could you do that when the others couldn't?
I've been thinking about that a lot, and I think I've got it figured out. My great-great-grandmother, something like that, was burned for a witch when they had the trouble over in Salem. Maybe I inherited something from her.
So what are you saying, that you're a witch?
Oh, land, no. I don't believe in that kind of nonsense. No, what I'm saying is, all them women that got accused of being witches, all they was just stubborn women. I mean stubborn way past ordinary. So stubborn, they just would have their own way and nothing else would do.
And that's what you think you inherited from your great-great-grandmother. Her stubbornness.
Well, I got it, no question about that. Come to some alien taking over my mind, I was just too pig-headed to let him have it, that's all.
But what about the others? I mean, all the rest of the people who've been taken over.
Well, it's my opinion that if they had just stood up and refused to give in to the aliens, they'd all be free right now.
What happened to the alien who tried to take possession of you?
I just threw her out. Last I've heard of her, I don't know what became of her. Evaporated, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's quite a story.
It's more than a story, as you'll find out.
What do you mean, as we'll find out?
Don't you see? They'll have to convert you. What else can they do now that you know about the flying saucers? This time tomorrow, unless you can figure some way out of it, you'll be one of them.
What could be more terrifying than the prospect of having your mind and body taken over by an alien being, then being left with nothing of your true self but a small, impotent corner of awareness? To be forced to watch helplessly as your own body performed deeds you found unspeakable. This is what may confront Michael and Mary Duncan when I return shortly with Act 3. If we're to believe May Norton's story, the bodies and minds of all the citizens of Colony, New Hampshire have been taken over and are controlled by alien beings who come and go in spaceships, like the one Michael and Mary Duncan saw on their way into the village. Michael and Mary are being held incommunicado in the Colony jail and are, again, according to May Norton, slated to be taken over themselves by the aliens.
They can't do it, can they, Michael?
I don't know. Take control of our mind?
Do you really believe that all the people in this whole town are being controlled by beings from another galaxy or something?
It sounds pretty outlandish, I grant you. But look, there's something fishy going on here. That's got something to do with that UFO we saw.
Well, what are we going to do, Michael?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
You made up your mind, Annie, about them, have you? Yeah. Been in touch with the folks up on the mothership about it?
I had a long talk with them earlier this morning. They agree with us that there ain't nothing we can do but take over the Duncans.
I just wish I could feel more comfortable about it. What exactly was decided?
The ship's sending down the 2 new colonists around 8 to 9. I figure we can have the takeover down in the lab around 8:30. Sound all right to you?
Sounds fine. Sooner I get them 2 out of my jail, better I like it. Where'd you figure on putting them up?
Well, I thought about letting them have a couple of rooms over Miss Norton's. She's just Rattling around that big old house all by herself. All that extra space just going to waste. Good idea. Wouldn't hurt to have somebody keep an eye on May anyway. She's still making trouble, is she? Kind of halfway subversive talk. Nothing anybody can put a finger on. I'll schedule the takeover for 8:30 tonight. We'll have everybody in to witness it as usual. All down. Every man jack of 'em. Want me to let 'em all know? I guess you better, yes. Tell them 8:30 sharp. We don't want to waste time waiting for anybody. Howdy, May.
I've been looking for you all day, Thad. Where you been?
Oh, here and there. What'd you want to see me about?
Well, that young Duncan boy you got over there in jail, he asked me to tell you he wants to see you. Said you hadn't been in all morning.
No.
Well, he's busting to talk to you.
I had other business round and about. You've been keeping them fed good, ain't you?
Yes, and that was something else I wanted to talk to you about. It don't seem right shoving that tray into them under the door. That's no way to serve a meal. Why don't you let me have a key to their cell so I can bring the trays in and serve them right?
I don't think so, May. Rather not take a chance them jumping you or something. Main reason I stopped around, there's a meeting tonight, basement of the town hall, 8:30.
Down in that laboratory place?
That's right.
I guess that means you're planning to take over the Duncans, don't it?
You just get to the meeting on time, May. That's all you got to worry about.
Marco, what are you doing?
I'm just checking to see if there's a loose bar anywhere. I want to get out of this place.
Oh, escape. I mean, that's a little melodramatic, isn't it?
Well, damn it, we could rot here, Mary. I mean, with May bringing us our meals, there's no reason why the sheriff would ever have to come around.
I don't know. In view of what May told us, I just assume he didn't.
What do you mean, about aliens taking possession of us? Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Do you believe it?
Well, I mean, we saw a flying saucer, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, we're being held in jail here for nothing. Are the aliens any harder to believe?
Yoo-hoo, it's me again. May? Supper time. Pot roast and mashed potatoes tonight.
Have you seen anything of Sheriff Marcus?
Thad? Sure, I saw him. Told him you wanted to talk to him, but I don't think it done any good.
No. He hasn't been around.
I'll just shove these trays under the door here. You better eat up right away. I tried to get the keys to the jail from Thad, but he wouldn't give them to me. Said I'd like to have them so I could serve you dinner proper.
Were you going to let us out?
Well, of course. What else would I want the keys for? It's very good of you, May. Well, you'd have had to take me away with you. I couldn't have stayed on after turning you loose.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that, May. Why haven't you run away? I mean, you're not possessed by these aliens. There's nothing holding you here.
I don't know. I've always lived here, all my life. Well, that's one thing. And then for another, I keep figuring sooner or later I'll get the chance to do some good. I mean, help set the others free. Or maybe keep them from taking over somebody like you. I don't know. I just stayed around.
Is there any way you can keep them from taking us over, May?
No way I can think of. I've been racking my brains. And I've got some bad news, I'm afraid.
No, what bad news?
They're planning on doing it tonight. Tonight, 8:30 sharp. There's a meeting in the basement under the town hall. That's where they got that laboratory place I told you about.
A meeting?
Yeah. They all turn out, the whole town, whenever there's a takeover.
What do they look like? I mean, these creatures, the creatures from outer space.
Well, some like us. I mean, 2 arms, 2 legs, all that. A face with 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth. Only just not quite exactly in the right places. You know what I mean? And hair, more like young duck's down than hair. Well, we don't see much of them. They don't show up except when they absolutely have to. You'll see a couple of them tonight. We will. Yeah. The 2 they send down to take you over.
Oh. All right, now look, there's got to be some way to stop them. There must be.
I wish I could think of what it is.
What time is it, Mary? I've let my watch run down.
10 after 8. Michael, they'll be coming for us soon.
All right, now look, when they come, I imagine it'll be the sheriff. Don't make a fuss of any kind, you know. Don't try to hold back or anything like that.
Why not?
Well, I want the sheriff to be as favorably disposed toward us as possible. I'm going to ask him to let me make a little speech before the changeover.
What kind of a speech, Michael?
Well, I think it's just as well you don't know in advance, Mary.
Have you thought of a way to keep us from being taken over?
No. Maybe.
You two can take your places on the podium there to the left of the mayor. I'll be sitting just to your left.
Why do we have to be on stage?
You'll find out. All in good time.
Michael?
Yes?
Michael, look at those two standing toward the back of the stage. Just behind the mayor.
The aliens.
They're really not human, are they?
No.
Oh, Michael, I don't want one of those things inside my mind.
No.
All right. Let's come to order here. Sheriff Marcus, have these two been informed of the nature of tonight's proceedings? Not yet, Mayor. Please so inform them. Michael Duncan, Mary Duncan, you are hereby served notice that you will this night have the honor of contributing your bodies and the remainder of your lives to the advancement of the great new civilization which is about to be realized upon your earth.
How can you do a thing like that?
You've already been told all you need to know.
I see. Listen to me, you who are enslaved in your own minds and bodies. Hear me and think. Think as yourselves. You can do it if you try. One of your number has done it. There is one of you who has been secretly free the whole time.
Me, I'm free. Me, May Norton, I'm the one.
All right, that'll be enough. You, Mayor Stebbins, I want to talk to you. Not to the arrogant creature who has assumed command of your body, Arnie Stebbins, but you. The Arnie Stebbins who was once the mayor of this town. The Stebbins who can hear me, but cannot act. I'm speaking to you, Arnie Stebbins. You can act if you will it strongly enough. Look, you were once a strong man, a leader. That strength is all it takes to set you free. Use it. Resist. Think yourself your own man, and you will be your own man. Thad, make him stop. Oh, Thad doesn't want me to stop. Not the real Thad. He's like you, Arnie Stebbins, and all the rest of you. He wants to be free also. Try, Arnie. Try.
No, make him stop.
You can do it, Arnie. You can.
Arnie Stebbins has won. Arnie Stebbins is free. And what he has done, you can all do. Try. Be stronger than they are. Try.
Duncan, help me. I'm Thad Marcus. Really Thad Marcus. I want out.
Yes, you'll get out. You all will. You're all going to be free.
It ain't quite 24 hours yet, Mr. Duncan, and more than half of them's free already. And them that ain't are harboring some mighty sick aliens.
You think they'll all be able to free themselves?
Every last one of them. No doubt in my mind, whatever.
Where? I mean, I just wondered what happens to the aliens when they're cast out.
I don't know. They're out. That's all I care about. We'll be all right here, Mr. Duncan. You two can go ahead with your trip now.
You don't think we ought to stay until they're all free?
I don't think there's any need for it. We're all right now, or soon we'll be, all of us. The only thing that worries me...
What, there's still something, May?
I can't help wondering how many other towns they've got, the way they had Colony.
How many towns the size of Colony, New Hampshire, do you suppose there are in this huge country of ours? And what do you do if you see an unidentified flying object taking off near one of them? Stop at the sheriff's office and report it? Or drive straight on through the town as if somebody or something were after you. I'll be back in a few minutes. Colony is just another small New England town these days. The people go about their commonplace affairs as though nothing more melodramatic than a Sunday school picnic had ever happened there. But they remember. Arnie Stebbins never meets with the town council without wondering if they are all truly themselves. And Tad Marcus, making his rounds in the sheriff's official car, keeps a weather eye out for unidentified flying objects. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Morgan Fairchild, Francis Sternhagen, Jackson Beck, and Guy Sorrell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tonight's WR Mystery Theater was also brought to you in part by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less. The preceding program is furnished by CBS Radio.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Won't you join me in the exploration of the rich resources of your own imagination? Modern science tells us we live in a world of waves. Beyond the atom, the electron, the ion, substance itself breaks down into waves. My voice is coming to you now on waves. And that, as they say, is the long and short of it. But what about thoughts? Might not they comprise wave patterns, too? Patterns that linger on after the thinkers are dead and buried. Might not that explain the empty footfall in the vacant house? The rattle of chains, now rusted and broken. And even the sound of voices long ago silenced.
They'll overtake me. They'll put me in irons. And this time, they'll hang me.
No, my dear, no. They can't harm you now. They're all gone. They're all turned to dust long ago.
They'd be after me. You'd not want to see me swinging in the wind, would you?
No, I wouldn't want to see that.
I must have a swift, able ship. In mercy's name, help me. Help me.
Our mystery drama, The Strange Voyage of the Lady D, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Mary Jane Higby and stars Paul Hecht and Augusta Dabney. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the sinus medicines, and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
If you take a look at the new 1975 cars, it doesn't take long to notice the European influence is strong. And to be sure, there are some new American cars that rival the Europeans, one being Buick's new Skylark SR. But don't consider a Skylark SR because of its touring car interior or its rather rakish profile. Consider it because it's a Buick. possessing many of Buick's nicer innovations, like the new Buick V6, a peppery little engine that spits out a plentiful amount of torque, while sipping a surprisingly small amount of gasoline. And if you wish, Skylark SR can abound with creature comforts seldom found on cars this size, with available items like Cruise Master speed control, AM/FM stereo. But you've heard enough. Now you need to see and drive a Skylark SR. And try to remember, it's not a European touring car. It's a Buick.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
We'll return to Mystery Theater in just a moment. Food shoppers, there's really no mystery about saving on food when you shop Thrifty Mart supermarkets. Thrifty Marts are open 24 hours a day in suburban communities including Dalton, Park Forest, Aurora, Griffith, and Hammond. And to prove it, here's the Thrifty Mart 24-hour special, especially for you Mystery Theater listeners. Chocolate chips, 59 cents. That's right, Baker's 12-ounce chocolate chips on sale for 59 cents at Thrifty Mart for the next 24 hours. Get this dramatic bargain anytime tonight or get it tomorrow. It's on sale right now and until tomorrow night at 10:30 at Thrifty Mart. There are 44 Thrifty Mart supermarkets in Illinois and Indiana. Most stores open 24 hours, offering the finest in meats, groceries, and produce. Remember, Baker's 12-ounce package of chocolate chips, just 59 cents. Especially for you Mystery Theater listeners at Thrifty Mart. Limit one package per customer, please.
The curious adventure that befell the Stevens family would never have happened if Ellen had had her way. But Ellen was a realist, her husband Richard a romantic. And when did realism ever hold the line against the subtle persuasions of romance? It all began during a visit to one of those cruise-ridden, sun-drenched islands in the Caribbean. A friendly family disagreement was in progress, an old story. It's been going on now for 6 years.
It's the one at the end of the dock, Ellen. There. Isn't she beautiful?
Very nice. But you promised her, Richard, no more boats. Well, not until Susie's at least 16 years old.
We'll never see a buy like this again. They're practically giving it away.
Well, then there's something wrong with it. It's got dry rot.
Not this ship. Come on, step aboard, Ellen.
Richard, why do you start these things? You know we're not in the market for a boat.
Oh, but this is such a jewel. Wait till you see the cabin. Plenty of headroom. A beautiful galley.
Can I go, boy? Can I want to see.
Oh, all right, but just one quick look. And be careful of your dress, Susie.
Here, let me help you, Susie. There you are. Now, just look at this afterdeck. She's all white oak and cedar, and she's a motor sailor. You know, a lot better than an auxiliary engine. You can run just as well under power as under sail. There are 2 50-gallon fuel tanks below deck.
Mama, look at this kitchen down here. There's even an oven.
Really? Is there an oven?
Of course. The ship is a real home. Ellen, what do you say if we take a short run? I have the ignition key. The guy in the boatyard office said I could take her out.
No, Richard, I've had it with boats. And anyway, the question's academic. Even if we bought it, we couldn't get it back to the States.
We could sail it.
Are you out of your mind? It's hundreds of miles.
She has an enormous cruising range. What with the engine and sail, we just watch the weather predictions very carefully.
Come on, Susie, we're going to get off now. Richard, you take the keys back to the boatyard man. And I'll get the car and bring it down as far as I can. I'll pick you up at the gate.
Daddy?
Yeah?
I want to take a ride in it. Can I tomorrow, Daddy? Can I? Oh, can I?
What, dear?
Can we go for a boat ride tomorrow?
I don't know. Depends on your mother.
Oh, I wish we could buy the boat. Don't you? Daddy? Don't you?
Don't I what?
Wish we could buy the boat?
Yeah, well, that part's all taken care of. I already bought it. The only problem now is how to break the news to your mother. Now, Ellen, you have to admit, this is the life. Look at that sea. It's like glass.
It's too calm. I don't like the gray mistiness that's settling over everything. I won't feel good until we sight land again.
Oh, it won't be long now. We were clipping right along when we had the sails up. See, that's the advantage of a motor sailor. When the wind died, we could switch right over to power and still maintain our speed.
Except for that panicky half hour when you couldn't get the engine started.
Just a little corrosion around the points. Bit of sandpaper fixed that. Here, Ellen, why don't you take over the wheel, huh? I want to go and look at the chart. Now, the first buoy we pick up is number 12. From there, we'll see a light. If we make it before nightfall, you can take over for a few minutes. Okay, Susie?
Light is missed.
You know where we are right now? We're sailing on the Spanish Main.
The Spanish Main?
That's right. These waters were infested with pirates in the old days. Blackbeard and Calico Jack.
Richard, I think there's a fog closing in. Look ahead.
Yeah. Well, just hold a steady course. We'll be sighting that buoy any minute now. Susie, go below and bring up my binoculars. There's a good girl.
The visibility's not any too good.
We can't be far from port.
Richard, I hope we're not running into one of those awful pea soup.
Now, don't panic. Don't get Susie frightened.
Here's binoculars.
Thanks.
Can you make out anything?
Well, I don't see it yet. But we will.
Tell me more about the pirate.
Okay. Well, Calico Jack Rackham, they called him that because of the fancy clothes he wore. He sailed with Anne Bonny. There were girl pirates, too, you know.
Girl pirates?
Sure. Anne Bonny and Mary Reed. And from all accounts, they were better at it than the men.
The fog's getting awfully thick, Richard. I've never seen one roll in so fast and the sun's gone.
I'll take over.
No, I can hold her on course. You keep looking for that buoy. We should have been in port long ago.
Well, we lost a little time trying to start the engine.
Are we lost?
Of course not.
I think we ought to start sounding our foghorn.
Not yet. Don't you want to hear what happened to Anne Bonny?
What happened to her?
Well, the pirates all went to jail. They hanged poor old Calico Jack. Mary Reed was dying of a fever, and Anne Bonny nursed her. And then, well, nobody knows just what did happen. In the morning, when the jailkeeper opened their cell, he found the body of Mary Reed, but Anne Bonny was gone. She disappeared and was never heard of.
Richard!
What?
Look! Look what you've done, oh, Richard, how could you?
Well, what? Well, what is it?
This monkey wrench is right behind the compass, Richard.
Who put that there?
Who? Who was working on the engine? That wrench will have pulled that compass so far out of line, heaven knows where we are now.
Sorry. I was so glad to get that motor started. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, if I ever get my feet on dry land again.
Now, let's keep calm. We are not lost.
Oh, no, we're still right here in the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
How I ever let you talk me into this expedition?
Just try to keep cool.
Daddy?
It's all my fault.
We're probably 50 miles off course.
Daddy, there's a big can floating over there.
What? Where?
There.
The buoy. It is.
Oh, thank heaven.
I'll take the wheel. I want to go right up to it. We got to be sure of that number.
It should be 12, right?
I see it. I see the number.
What is it?
3.
3? No, it can't be.
A 3 and an 8.
Oh, no.
That's what it is.
Ellen?
Susie's right. 38.
That's impossible. Take the wheel again, Al. Just idle here by the buoy. There's no 38 on this chart. You're way off course. I have to go below and get the other charts.
Can you still see the buoy, Susie?
Sure. It's right here.
Well, keep your eye on it. Don't let me drift too far away. Darling?
Yeah?
You're smoking down there, are you?
Good Lord, no. You know I haven't smoked in 10 years.
I smell tobacco.
So do I.
What? Oh, well, let me get at the engine. Maybe there's a short in the wire.
No, it's not like that. It's tobacco. Did you hear that?
What?
It sounded like
somebody laughed.
Ahoy!
It's a ship.
Where? I didn't see anything.
Ahoy! Ahoy! No answer. Blow the horn. Ahoy!
What ship are you?
The Lady D. We're off course. Can you give us our bearings?
Use that lay over for the night. Steer north by east, a quarter east. You'll run right down the channel.
Thank you.
I still can't see anything.
North by east, a quarter east.
It was a woman.
Bring the ship around. Slowly, Ellen.
That's right.
I hope she knows what she's talking about.
And I still smell tobacco.
So do I. Was she that close? Funny. I didn't see a thing.
I didn't hear any motor.
Maybe she's sailing.
Now, Susie, how could she be? There's no wind.
And she seemed to get away so fast.
Now, Ellen, go as slow as you can. I'm going forward and keep a sharp watch. We don't know what we're heading into.
And I've got her throttled way down.
Hey!
What do we hear?
Quick, put her into reverse! Reverse! Quick, now, put her in reverse. Then we can back off. Now, here, let me try. That's no use.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Yes, and we're stuck fast.
One of the most beautiful yet fearful tales that travelers tell is the Lorelei, the siren who sits on a rock, combing her long golden hair and luring unwary boatmen to their doom. But a siren who smokes tobacco? We'll learn more of this unusual temptress when we return shortly with Act 2.
You don't see many people putting salt in their beer nowadays. Not that there's anything wrong with salt on radishes or French fries, but man, not in the king of beers. Truth is, the only thing salt can do for Budweiser is make it salty. An unwise thing to do to the only beer in America that's Beechwood aged. Unsalted Budweiser has become the most popular beer in the world. That's because in brewing Bud, the Budweiser brewmaster goes all the way for a taste, a smoothness, a drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. And something else you can take without a grain of salt. The fact that when you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Lafayette, the complete electronic shopping center.
SOS stands for Savings on Speakers at your local Lafayette store. This week, Lafayette is featuring big reductions on our own popular speaker systems in all price ranges. For example, the Criterion 333 acoustic suspension system, normally $44.95, is only $34.88 during this sale, a savings of more than $10. And check our convenient layaway plan, our famous no-hassle guarantee, and gift certificate. Lafayette Radio Electronics plugs you into everything electronic.
Just a radio store, wherever your electronic needs are, you can be sure at Lafayette. Lafayette, the complete electronic shopping center. Lafayette.
There's nothing so eerie as the feel of a ship gone aground. A living, pulsing body beneath your feet goes suddenly dead. Aboard the Lady D, only Susie slept that night. Ellen and Richard kept an anxious vigil, waiting to see what the dawn would bring. Where were they? How great was the damage to their boats? On the last question hung the safety, perhaps the survival, of the ship and her crew.
Ellen, come up on deck. You've got to see this.
What, dear?
Look at that sunrise. Isn't it magnificent?
Oh, darling. You're the one man alive who could run a valuable boat aground in the middle of nowhere and greet the dawn like Shelley.
Some sort of ship is sure to pass by. Meantime, this is a great adventure.
Mm-hmm. Wait till the tide runs out. That'll be an adventure. This boat's going to roll over on her side.
No, she won't. She's built like a sea skiff. They used to pull them right up on the beach to unload the catch. So, give us a kiss, Cassandra.
Good morning, darling.
Well, I guess I better go ashore and see if I can find a water supply on our desert island.
Is this really a desert island?
I'm afraid so, sleepyhead. And your father's playing Robinson Richard. Look.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, here comes Friday. Hello! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! You Alice?
What'd he say?
I think he said we're early.
Early for what?
What island is this? Campbell's Island.
Campbell's Island?
Yes, mistress. I'm Campbell. Oh, how do you do, Mr. Campbell? I'm Richard Stevens. This is my wife. Good morning, mistress. My daughter. Welcome.
Did you say we were early?
Yes, yes. Usually September come before she bring a boat. Who? The lady who smoked the pipe.
A pipe?
Yes, a long clay pipe. You did not see her. No.
We smelled her pipe.
Is Campbell's Island... I mean, is there a town here?
Ow! Campbell, the only man here.
Oh, we missed the harbor channel.
Campbell's Island. I have no harbor.
The lady said there was a channel.
Oh, yes. Sometimes she say that.
You mean she lied to her?
Maybe. You want your boat. Your boat. She nice.
Oh, well, why don't you come aboard?
Hey, Gustav.
Can I give you a cup of coffee?
No, thank you, mistress. Your wheel.
Yeah, I like a good old-fashioned wheel to steer with.
You pay a lot for that. Oh, the compass.
Well, the ship's well equipped.
This is the ship's bell.
Brass. Must cost dear. You have a radio?
Just a receiving set. Now, Mr. Campbell, about getting off the beach.
You stuck fast, man.
Well, if you have a boat and a tow line at high tide...
No, man. My motor too small. Just a little outboard. I sail to the other island.
Well, there are other islands near?
8 hours to sail there.
Could they send out a workboat from another island?
Maybe. We have to fetch them. No wireless on Campbell's Island.
You mean go in your little sailboat?
Oh, no, mistress. You and the child must stay here. My boat is small. If I try to keep a big boat, she take it.
You mean
the lady with the pipe?
Well, now, she has a boat. She ought to be willing.
No, man. Mistress Bonnie have no boat. That's the trouble. She look for a boat. All the time she look.
Bonnie? Did you say Bonnie?
And Bonnie?
You know about her?
Yes, but she died 200 years ago.
That's what they say.
Do you mean that we were talking to
A ghost?
Of course not, Susie. There are no such things.
I talked to a ghost! I talked to a
Susie,
ghost!
be sensible. There are no such things as a ghost.
Your boat is stuck fast on Campbell's Island. So true?
Wait. Yes, but...
If the ghost she don't bring you, how you think you got here?
Mr. Campbell and Susie are certainly getting along together. Look at them striding ahead of us.
He's striding. She's trotting. What a big, powerful man he is. And his skin like ebony.
Yeah. How old do you think he is?
Well, I don't know. 40?
Well, I'm eager to see his boat.
And I hate to think of you're starting out all alone with him.
I have to go for help.
But why can't he go by himself?
Oh, I don't know. He doesn't seem willing to do that.
Did you notice the way he examined our boat equipment?
Yeah, like he was taking inventory.
Yeah, but what do they call those people who lure ships to their doom by putting out beacon lights?
Wreckers.
Well, you think he's a wrecker?
The thought crossed my mind.
But we did hear a woman's voice.
Now, look, there could be two explanations for that. Either there is a woman on this island, in spite of what Campbell says, or he's a ventriloquist. Look, Ellen, look down there.
Why, it's a castle.
A ruin. A burned-out ruin.
How in the world on this desert island?
I know what that is. I've seen those burnt mansions before. This was a plantation in the slave days. When the slaves rebelled, they burned the house to the ground.
Half of it is still standing.
Yeah. And now the house and the island have found a new master.
Welcome. You like a drink before lunch?
Lunch?
Yes, I give you nice lunch. You like foie gras, caviar, poached shrimp, any kind of wine?
Nothing, thank
A
you.
vodka Collins would be just fine.
Vodka Collins. Soon come back.
Mama, Mr. Campbell says there's an ice-cold spring behind the house and coconuts and pineapples and
Hey, look in the corner there. Cast bronze and enormous.
A propeller.
That's worth a lot of money.
And that wheel, it's huge.
Must have come off a schooner.
What does it say on this plate, Mama?
Duchess of the Caribbees.
This one says Rita Cho. This one is Morning Star at SS. What's this word?
The SS Odyssey.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. All of ships.
Don't wreckers usually murder their victims?
Ellen, we don't know that he's a wrecker.
You like my house?
Oh, it's lovely.
I have good life, man, since I learned to get along with Mistress Bonnie.
How did you come here in the first place, Mr. Campbell?
I was fisherman, hard work, no money. One night, she take my boat. I swim to this island. I see all these rich things here on the beach. So I come back in a new boat. She put that one on the devil's thumb.
What's the devil's thumb?
Big rock. The devil, he put his thumb up at low tide. Then he pull it down at high tide. Then up at low tide. He hide it again, just below the water. Along come a sailorman. Up come the thumb, right through the bottom of the boat. The devil, I think he good friend of Mistress Bonnie.
Mr. Campbell, you say it'll take all day to get to the nearest boatyard?
In my boat. But they have workboat. Much quicker with power. They return here with you in 2-3 hours.
And then, can we start tomorrow morning?
Yes, man. 5 o'clock to catch the tide. I have things to sell very dear. Better than fish. Oh, yes. Better than fish. Oh, feels good to stretch out. Ooh, I'm exhausted.
I was certainly glad to get back to our boat.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm too nervous to sleep, though Oh, God, I dread the thought of our separating tomorrow. When I think of you, all by yourself on the sea with that giant of a man, I'm so frightened. I'll only go alone to get help. That would be perfectly normal, wouldn't it? Unless there's a price on his head. Richard? Richard? Oh, Richard, are you... Oh, Richard. Oh, dear, I'll never get to sleep.
She's an able ship.
What? Who's that?
Overside with you, lad. And mine. Walk on cat's feet.
Who's there?
Aye, a good seaworthy vessel.
Who's there? Who are you?
Good evening, lady. I'm just admiring your ship. May I come aboard?
There's somebody with you. I heard you talking.
Aye, but they all ran at the sound of your voice. Men, a craven lot. Jack Rackham to the same. But Mary Reed stood beside me, and we held off the king's men till our pistols were empty, and they boarded and knocked the cutlasses out of our hands. Mary died in prison, poor soul. She was with child. But that was days ago.
Days? It was more than that.
Perhaps. I've lost count of time. Will you join me in a pipe?
No, thanks.
A fine, soothing thing to sit on a ship's deck and blow rings at the moon.
I've never seen such perfect smoke rings.
Ghost.
Ghost?
Aye. The ghost of wedding rings I should have worn. Calico Jack calls him that. A captivating man with Jack with his black, gypsy wild curls. They hanged him nonetheless. I stayed till Mary breathed her last, and then...
And then? What happened?
Not all the king's men could ever find out. But come, what will you take for your ship?
She's not for sale.
Oh, come, I must have a ship. They'd be after me. You'd not want to see poor Annie swing in the wind like Calico Jack would.
No, I wouldn't want to see that, but they can't harm you now. They're gone. All turned to dust long ago.
They'll put me in iron.
No, my dear, no.
I must have a ship. I have something worth hundreds of ships. I'll trade it out for this miserable little craft.
What is it?
Rackham and I, we sailed with Blackbeard once.
Blackbeard?
The same. Now, come close, lad. I know where Blackbeard buried his treasure.
Blackbeard's treasure?
A great treasure it was. It not even 3 rich Spanish merchantmen laden with gold and silver.
You have a map? A chart?
No need. I know where it is. Come with me, lad. We'll slip out on the next time.
Aren't you forgetting that you drove us aground last night?
A good storm will set you afloat.
Campbell says the big storms don't come till September.
Aye, but sometimes they do. We'll agree to that. So, it's a bargain. You'll sail with me.
No, I can't.
You'd abandon me then, betray me?
No, but I
must have a birth. Yes, they'll be after me. They'll overtake me, and this time they'll hang me. In mercy's name, lass, help me.
I can't. There's a great gulf between us, Anne. You're a dream, a figment. And when I wake up, I'll still be here, but you'll be gone. I can't help you because you're nothing. You're nothing but a dream. Anne? Anne? Where are you? Come back. Come back.
There's an apparition for you. A whistling, pipe-smoking lady with a cutlass at her belt. But why did she leave so abruptly? Was she offended at being called a nothing, a figment? Well, none of us likes to hear the truth about himself, least of all a ghost. We'll follow Anne Bonny's ruthless quest for a ship when we return shortly with Act 3.
I want that sinus medicine.
Headache tablets?
No, sinus medicine. Sinus tablets. Helps the headache and the pressure.
Oh, you mean sign-off.
Exactly.
Headache pain is one thing. A sinus headache is something else. Sometimes your whole face can seem to throb with pain. You want relief. Take Sign-Off tablets. SINEOFF, the sinus medicine that gives you a full dose of pure aspirin, plus a sinus drainer. Sign-Off, the sinus medicine that helps relieve sinus pain while you drain. And Sign-Off doesn't stop there. Have you tried Sign-Off Sinus Spray, the fastest known form of sinus congestion relief? It works in seconds. That's Sign-Off Sinus Spray. When sinus flares up, use Sign-Off tablets and spray only as directed.
SINEOFF.
Sign-Off.
Exactly.
Sign-Off, the sinus medicines in the bright red box.
We'll return to Mystery Theater in just a moment. Your car is worth hundreds of dollars more today at Arnie Usum Chevrolet. Yes, no matter what you're driving or how old or new your car is, you'll get $300 to $800 more in trade on any new 1975 or 1974 Chevrolet at Arnie Usum's giant sale at 4849 North Broadway. Come in and browse around. See the exciting new Monzas, Camaros, Impalas, Caprices, Novas, Chevelles, Vegas, and Monte Carlos. There are many 74s to choose from at low discount prices. For example, brand new 74 Chevy Vegas, originally $27.10, now only $22.95, less your giant trade-in. A 74 Impala Custom, factory air-conditioned, executive-driven, originally $45.69, is just $34.95, way less with your giant trade-in. More than 350 cars to choose from now at Arnie Usum Chevrolet. Open every day and all day Sunday at 4849 North Broadway.
Arnie Usum Chevrolet sells the low profit way. Arnie Usum Chevrolet, 4849 North Broadway.
This is WBBM Chicago.
A spectral lady bent on seizing a ship, or a laughing West Indian intent only on gathering up the spoils. Ellen doesn't know which she fears most as she watches the dawn stretch its rosy fingers across the uncharted island where the cruiser Lady D lies stranded in the sand.
That was a damn good breakfast, Ellen.
I had a depressing dream last night.
Oh?
Well, at least I think it was a dream. Anne Bonny boarded the Lady D, and we had a long talk. And I felt sorry for her. She was frightened.
That scared ghost, huh? That's a switch.
Well, she was terrified. Oh, darling. I hate to see you go off with that awful man in that little boat?
Now, Ellen, dearest, you mustn't worry.
I wish we could stay together. You see, it's so treacherous.
Campbell's been sailing these waters all his life.
Oh, yes. And he's lost 2 bucks. He told us. And besides, he's going out in a tiny boat with a criminal.
He's not. He gathers salvage. That's all we really know about him. Good morning. She turned now. Time to go. Pass me a line. I'll make you fast to our stern. Dutch. Got it.
Come up on deck, Susie. Daddy's leaving.
Come on, darling. Take care.
I want to go, too.
So do I, but we can't, darling.
I don't want to stay here.
Morning, Mr. Susie.
Good morning. I want to go with you, Daddy, please.
No, there isn't room for us all. You and Mommy take care of each other.
Don't go, Daddy.
Mr. Susie, you go to my house. You can look at the books, read the pictures.
Now, when I get into the boat with Mr. Campbell, we're going to let you free the line and cast it off. Now, see how quickly you can do it. Here I go. Hurry, cast us off.
There.
Be good now. We'll be back before you know it.
Aren't you going to start the motor?
No, the tide. She take us out. Then I put up the sail.
Oh, darling, you're slicker. A quick shower might
Not
come
a
up.
chance. Look at the sky.
No stormy weather. Not if Aunt Bonnie, she don't whistle up the wind.
What? What did you say?
No storm. Not if she don't whistle up the wind. She do that sometimes. Yes, man. Ooh-wee, she do that.
It stayed too long in Campbell's house, Susie. He should be getting back to the Lady D.
It's still raining.
I thought it was one of those quick little tropical showers, but just look out there.
The water's all ruffled.
White caps.
I'm hungry. Let's go back to the Lady.
We'll be soaked.
I'll tell you what let's do. Why don't I go back alone and get you raincoat?
No, darling.
It doesn't matter if I get wet. I'm in my bathing suit.
No, Susie, no.
You always say no. Daddy will let me. It's only a little way. Please.
Well, you promise you'll come straight back?
I promise.
No loitering now.
I won't.
Hello!
I can't see you. Where are you?
Here! Up here on the deck of your ship!
Oh!
Well, look, Spot. Come aboard. There's work to do.
Are you a real lady? Or are you...
Step lively. A full great tide is coming. Ship will float free soon.
Oh, I'll go get my mom.
No time for that. The wind's offshore and the tides are making.
Mama will know what to do.
Are you frightened? Will you run away and leave your ship to flounder?
Oh, I'm not scared, but...
You'll have to step free to save her.
I don't know how.
Come aboard.
I'm going to get my mama's raincoat. I promise.
See there?
What?
She's floating free. But this great tide will drive her further up on the beach.
Daddy put out an anchor on the beach.
The waves will carry her up over the anchor and dash her to pieces on those rocks up there.
Oh, no.
But you can save her if you weren't afraid.
I'm not scared.
Then, up to the mainsail line.
I can't put up the sails. I'm not big enough.
Ah, that's a pity. The ship is lost. Lost.
But I can start the engine.
Can you know?
Sure, anybody could do that. You just turn that little key there. She starts right off.
She's saved.
tall fella.
I can't lift that big anchor, though.
Cast it off! Cast it off! Better to lose an anchor than a ship.
Daddy said you always start the engine first.
Aye, aye. Captain?
I'm too short to reach the gear shifting. I know. I'll get something to stand on. Here. Daddy's field test will do. Now, let's see. He caused this little thing to choke.
Hurry! She's swinging a boat.
I've never done this before. Now, I'll turn the key. See? She started right off. Now I put the motor in reverse.
The anchor on the beach.
Where's the top? I'll go forward and untie it.
Can you free it?
Yes. It's just wound around this little thing.
Steady there. She's rolling.
I have to throw the rope far away. Daddy says...
Never mind. Do it. The ship's rolling. But off the waves.
It sure is.
Hurry. Or she'll go up on the beach again.
I don't know what to do now.
Back off and turn the wheel hard to starboard. No, this way. That's right. The stern will swing to port and she'll ride to it.
I did it. It's going so fast.
A fine helm business is. You can keep a water now. Straighten her out. Head out to sea. Arms to port.
The wheel's so big. That's better. We're not rolling so much. Where do I go?
Right out to sea.
Oh, no. I don't want to go way out there.
You don't. You go down again.
I don't want to go out the ocean. I'm scared.
Run around the island and drop your anchor on the other side. She can lie in the sea.
I left the anchor on the beach.
Have you lost?
No. There's a little tiny one for the rowboat.
Ah, pity. Well, go around the island.
I'm trying. I can't. Something's the matter. Look. What's the matter with the wheel? It's just spinning around. It's all loose.
Oh, man. I tried to steer. Yes, the rubber cable broke. You'll not be able to pilot her now.
What shall I do?
We're caught in a fast current. We'll be swept out to sea. There's nothing for it. The ship is doomed. She's lost. Lost. And I must find another.
There's my mommy on the beach. Mommy!
Lucy, what in heaven's name are you doing? Come back! Come back!
I can't bear it. It's broken. Miss Bonnie, what do I do? Miss Bonnie, where are you?
Come back!
Mommy, I'm scared. Mommy!
The ship can't just disappear like that, can it? Without leaving a trace.
Of course not, darling. Mr. Wyatt here has radioed back to the boatyard. They say the authorities are sending out a helicopter. So we'll hear from it soon, and when we do, we'll go right to her. This tug is faster than it looks.
Oh, wait. Terrible.
Isn't there anything else we can do, Mr. Wyatt?
I don't know what to say to you folks. We've been around the island several times. There's no sign of a ship.
Baby. I should never have let her out of my sight. I had no idea she'd try to start the engine.
Ellen, darling, don't. We'll find her.
She was only gone from the house just about 10 minutes. I set out right after her.
I know, dearest.
And then when I got to the beach, the boat was out a little way from the shore. And Susie was standing in the deck crying. And the boat was just drifting away. It went around that point of land out there. And I ran to the other side of the island. But I never saw it again.
Oh, dearest. Please, don't cry.
There was just nothing I could do until you came back in the tugboat.
I know. We'll find her.
I wish that man Campbell was here. He knows these waters. Why didn't he come back with you?
He dropped me at the public dock and took off like a shot.
The police have had him in for questioning several times. There have been too many wrecks in the last few years, but they never seem to get anything out of him. So, you ran into him too, huh?
Yeah, he told us. Hey, wait a minute. What did he call it? That rock, the Devil's Thumb.
Yes, the submerged rock.
Yeah, do you know where it is, Mr. Wyatt?
Well, there's only one I know of, a very dangerous spot, right in the path of a swift current. At some times, it's, well, there are shoals to very bad place.
Oh, Richard.
Mr. Wyatt,
Yes, of course. I know about where it lies. Now, we'll run down on it. Best to have a look. This is the tugboat Swallow calling Coastal Police Launch. Tug Swallow to Police Launch. Come in, please. Over.
Police launch to Swallow. I read you. Over.
That's good. I can hardly hear you, but it doesn't matter. We've located the missing cruiser, Lady D. Over.
Is the child okay? Over.
Yeah, it's a miracle. The kid was alone on board. She managed to drop a small anchor onto a submerged sandbar near the Devil's Thumb. I have the boat in tow, and we're heading back to port. Over.
Glad to hear it. Over.
Right. Over and out. Well, Susie, you're quite a sailor. But how did you know that sandbar was there? You couldn't see it.
The lady told me. The lady with the pipe.
The lady?
She's not a real lady. She's a ghost.
A ghost?
Well, it's hard to explain.
We don't believe in such things, of course, but...
She went away for a while, but when I started to cry, she came back.
A ghost?
I'm sure there's some perfectly natural
She
explanation.
said to put out a long, long line so the anchor wouldn't drag.
Well, that was sound advice. But I don't understand.
You see, Mr. Wyatt, I've been telling Susie these pirate stories.
And I'd had a very vivid dream, and she heard us talking about that. You know how impressionable children are.
Excuse me. Do you smell something burning?
Something burning?
Yeah, smells like tobacco.
Richard.
Mr. Wyatt, don't you think we better get both these boats back into harbor just as fast as we can?
Well, those were the known facts of the strange voyage of the Lady D. To this day, Susie insists she talked to a ghost. Ellen believes it was a startling example of the power of the imagination. And Richard has been reading up on the dematerialized nature of modern physics. And he wonders if somewhere in space there exists a vast psychological viewing screen picking up impressions from other times, and through which it was the fate of the Lady D to pass. I'll be back shortly.
From 17 to 25, young minds are so alive. They see things that others may not see. College is the place they learn the things they'll need when it's their turn to show the way to you and me. College is the place
place where the future of America is being built right now. But colleges are in financial trouble, and they need all the help that you and I can give them. The dollars you give to the college of your choice are an investment in America's most important asset, the minds of the children. So please, give to the college of your choice now. From 17 to 25, young minds are so alive. A public service message of this station and the Advertising Council.
And now a brief footnote to the story you've just heard. Among seafaring men, there is a belief, as ancient as the art of navigation itself, that when the wind dies down, a sailor may bring it to life again by the simple act of whistling. The mystery concerning the fate of Anne Bonny, as well as her life of piracy with Calico Jack, Mary Read, and the nefarious Blackbeard, is not legend. It is thoroughly documented historical fact. Our cast included Augusta Dabney, Paul Hecht, Corinne Orr, Margaret Barker, and Dan Ocko. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Joe.
Yang?
Joe, there's something crazy going on in this house. Something real crazy.
Now, Amy, honey.
Joe, listen to me. There's something wrong. Jack says he never saw me before in his life.
What?
And never proposed marriage to me, and then he did. And her, his wife, she came to my bedroom with an axe in her hand.
For chimney's sake, hold it. Amy, you're not making sense.
Oh, I know I'm not, because what's happening here, what's happened to me doesn't make sense either.
Will somebody explain this?
A mistake of some kind has been made.
A mistake?
Your sister, she... Well, I haven't wanted to spell this out in so many words, but since you're here now and can take care of her, Joe, I'm afraid your sister is crazy.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. Welcome to Mystery Theater. I am Hyman Brown. One of the perpetual mysteries in life is explored in a game of solitaire. In a few moments of reflection, haven't you sometimes wondered, what if I hadn't been there at that particular moment? Or what if I had been? What would have happened if I had been there with someone else? Or if no one was there to help me? Would the same thing have happened under different circumstances? Or would everything be changed if? This is the game that is played in our mystery drama.
Goodbye, Dave. Boy, am I glad to see you open your eyes. You mean hello, don't you?
No. I heard what they said.
What? Who said?
I don't know. Those voices. They said I didn't have a prayer.
You dreamed it, my friend. You've been unconscious for hours.
Where are we?
In the base hospital.
I'm going to die.
Sure. We're all going to die someday. But not this time around. You just lie still, old buddy. You can tell me later how it feels to have my blood in your veins.
Our mystery drama, Fateful Reunion, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elizabeth Pennell and stars Robert Dryden and Jennifer Harmon. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Our opening scene took place some 50 years ago when two very young draftees, as members of the Allied forces, were thrown together in the landing at the beach in Normandy. Since then, the bonds of friendship have never been broken. Now, they are middle-aged men, and they've gone their own separate ways. But over the years, one solemn promise has always been kept. No matter what's going on in their lives or where they are, they meet for a reunion on June 6th, D-Day.
I thought I was a goner that time for sure. You saved my life, David.
Blood saved your life. If it hadn't been mine, it would have been someone else's.
Oh, but you were my buddy.
Damn right I was. After you'd saved my life. Hanging upside down with my parachute all tangled up in that tree. I must have looked pretty funny.
You did.
I thought you'd never find your pocket knife.
Well, raise the glass. Happy 31st reunion. Ah, good Lord, Dave, what's happened to time? Can you believe that many years have gone by?
In some ways, I can.
An awful lot has happened.
How things been going with you in this past year, Gary?
Oh, can't complain. Lucy's a jewel, as always. Although I realize I won't have her much longer.
Nonsense. She and Doug will be living here in New York, won't they?
Oh, speaking of New York, it was darn nice of you to make the trip here this year.
Great for me, too. Chance to visit the big city, see my son.
Hi, gentlemen.
And your charming daughter.
Uncle David. How good to see you.
Oh, don't I get one, too?
Of course, Dad. Guess I'm supposed to say Happy D-Day, but I'm not going to.
What's wrong with a couple of old Army pals getting together?
Everything.
Now, don't knock it, Lucy. Without our yearly get-togethers, you, my dear daughter, would never have met a certain young man who happens to be my best friend's son.
I give up.
Incidentally, where is my son?
Oh, I meant to tell you. He's working late. I'm going to meet him at the office, and while you two are having your own party, we're going to one. But not in honor of D-Day.
Well, I suppose other things did happen on this date.
Mm-hmm. Like last year when Doug and I got engaged. But please stay right where you are while I get dressed. Before you take off, I want to use you as guinea pigs.
Lucy, what in the world are you doing in that weird getup?
Can you guess what I'm supposed to be?
Well, the headgear and all those beads make you look like a gypsy.
Right. And what do you think I have under this striped scarf?
Well, if you're a gypsy, it must be a crystal ball.
Right again. Voila!
Oh, that's no crystal ball. It's a computer.
Also correct. The 21st century's answer to the all-seeing eye of past, present, and future.
Yeah, I'll bet.
No, really. It's fabulous. Doug's been working on this for a long time.
Well, I know he works on computers, but why all the gypsy stuff?
Well, we're going to a fundraising thing where I'm supposed to tell fortunes. And believe me, our booth is going to bring in $1 million.
Well, I'll admit your costume is startling, but...
Not the costume, Dad. This gadget. You've never seen anything like it.
Looks like most calculators are small computers to me.
Oh, but it's not. This is a truth machine.
Oh, I see it has a tape. That's handy.
Shows how it works.
Well, I'll have to put on the big act. Ah, mighty computer, it is Madame Lucy who calls you. Reach into your fabulous brain and tell us true whatever we want to know.
Get a load of that phony act.
Yeah.
The gentleman to my right, tell us his first name, color of his eyes, and the color of his hair. Take a look at that.
Name, David. Eyes blue-green. Color of hair, gray. Why, that's amazing.
And let's see that tape.
The gentleman to my left, first name, color of eyes, and color of hair, if you please.
I'll be darned. Name, Gary. Color of eyes, hazel. Hair, question mark?
I'll ask that again. Color of his hair, if you please.
It's got your number, Gary. The tape says, the man is bald.
Oh, that's very funny. The whole thing's a frame-up. Obviously, Lucy's fed data into this machine.
Honestly, Dad, I have no idea how it works. It just always comes up with the right answer.
All right. Ask it where my home is, what I do for a living. Oh, I know. My wife's name. I'll bet it can't answer that.
The gentleman named David. Tell us, O mighty one, what is his occupation? Where does he live? And what is the name of his wife? There you are. Mr. David is a bank president in Des Moines, Iowa. His wife's name is Jean.
I'll be darned. It's quite a trick.
Oh, I don't think there's any trick to it, Uncle David. This is different. It's your turn, Dad. Just try to stump it.
Okay. Here's something that machine would never know. Ask it the license plate number of my car.
What is the license plate number of my father's car?
The tape says 892 NYX. Is that right, Gary?
Yeah, of course it's right. Now I know this is a frame-up. You and Douglas got together and fed it answers to all the usual questions any fool would ask. It'll be great at your party if you know everybody there.
It isn't like that, Dad. Truly it isn't. Why, this computer can actually predict. No, not predict, but actually tell what will happen in the future.
Uh-huh. All right, let's test its brain power on that score. Ask where our reunion will be held next year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mighty computer, where will Gary and David meet for their next D-Day reunion?
Here, I'll tear off the tape. You read it, Dave.
What does it say?
It says, there will be no reunion next year.
Now I know it's a hoax.
I don't understand. How can you say that?
Well, I'm beginning to agree with you, Gary. Lucy, if you and Doug really didn't feed that computer bank, ask it why there'll be no reunion next year.
I will. Not that.
Well, what's the matter, Pat?
It's come out all gibberish. The machine must have jammed or something. I'll have to ask Doug to unscramble it.
Sounds mighty suspicious. I'll take that computer business up with my son tomorrow. Right now, can we drop you off in our cab?
No, thanks. Doug won't be through for another hour. Oh, give me a big hug, both of you. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Coming.
You certainly have a complicated lock on that door.
No, just security measures. We close up tight at 5:30. How are you, love?
Miserable.
Oh, what's that? Come on in for a minute.
I don't want to go through with any more of that computer thing tonight.
Honey, wait a minute. What's wrong?
First of all, open the bag and take out the computer.
All right.
I hate that black devil.
What? You hate this revolutionary piece of equipment which may have the potential of changing the course of the whole world?
I don't think anyone should look into the future. You can't change something that's destined to happen.
Well, who's talking about predestination?
You put those answers into that box, didn't you, Doug?
I helped put it together, if that's what you mean, but this particular computer is brand new. It goes way beyond anything I've ever worked on.
But you do know how it works.
Well, not exactly, no. That's why we're so excited. The damn thing actually seems to have a mind of its own.
Doug, you must stop experimenting with this monstrous thing.
Never. Lucy, I simply don't understand what's gotten into you. Hey, we've always been honest with one another, haven't we?
I always thought so, up till now.
What's so different about now?
I don't pretend to know anything about computers, but I do know they can't think for themselves.
No, not exactly.
This computer was programmed to give certain answers, wasn't it?
It was fed thousands of facts and figures by a team of researchers, but we have no control over the choices its mechanical mind will make.
Don't you see how dangerous that is?
No, I don't.
Well, fortunately, our fathers both thought it was a hoax.
Oh. Something happened when you used the computer today, didn't it?
Oh, Doug. They wanted to know the answer to the question, where will they hold their reunion next year?
Oh, those old soldiers, wouldn't they just?
Don't laugh, Doug. You ask it that question. Go ahead, ask it.
Okay. Where will my dad and Lucy's dad hold their usual reunion next year?
Go ahead, Doug. Read what it says.
There will be no reunion next year. Well, what do you know?
Don't you see? They said it was a frame-up. They accused us of collusion to try and keep them from having a D-Day meeting. Did you do it, Doug?
Lucy, I swear I had nothing to do with it. Oh, come on. There's nothing to get so upset about.
Only there is. Because they asked one more question. And I got an answer which I refused to accept.
All right. What was the question?
You ask it. Go ahead. Ask the machine why there will be no reunion.
Okay.
Please, God. The answer won't be the same as it was the last time.
All right. Let's see. Oh, no. The tape says, because one of them will be dead.
Well, now you know why Lucy was so upset when she crumpled the tape and pretended it was nothing but gibberish. Well, perhaps that's all it really was. Computers have been known to get things mixed up, just the way people do. On the other hand, this computer may be right. One big difference between computers and people is the psychological effect an idea can have when it is implanted in the human brain. We'll learn more about that when Mystery Theater returns with Act 2. A computer can be a very useful tool if you're trying to balance the books or solve an abstract problem. And the idea of a computer which would figure out human problems seems like an innovation to be highly desired. But right now, a young technologist is confronted with a whole new aspect of the mechanical brain. It's unsettling to be told by a doctor, a fortune teller, or even by a robot that someone dear to you is going to die.
You don't believe that, do you, Doug?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, somebody must want to frighten us. Somebody who fed data into that machine.
Honey, I keep telling you, this computer doesn't work like that. It has freedom of choice.
Well, so do I. And I will not accept the word of a thinking machine. Our fathers are still young. It isn't as though one of them were ill or is in any kind of danger.
Wait a minute. You're sure that neither your dad or mine saw what was on that tape?
They saw the tape about no reunion, but I tore up the other one. The tape that said one of them would be dead, and pretended that there was no answer.
But there was an answer. And that means now we have to ask another question.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Lucy, we have to. We must find out so maybe we can prevent it from happening.
What question do you propose to ask?
I have to ask the computer to tell us which one will die.
I don't want to know.
Well, I do. And I'm going to find out.
Don't tell me. Please don't tell me.
Well, look at that, will you? He's never done this before. Honey, please take your hands away from your ears and listen.
It was all a mistake, wasn't it?
I don't know. The tape says, I cannot tell you.
There, you see? It is a hoax.
No. This computer is programmed to respond. I'll make it tell me. Come on. Which one will it be? Which one?
It sounds angry.
No, I'm the one who's angry, and it better tell me this time.
I guess you better tell me what it says.
At least it apologized.
Come on, Doug. Computers don't...
The tape says, sorry, but I cannot answer your question.
Well, then. If it can't answer that one, it can't answer anything.
That's not so. It's always given straight answers before. You know it has.
Sure, when it was fun and games.
All right, maybe we're taking this too seriously. I could be wrong, about what a computer can do. Oh, good Lord, look how late it is. We promised to raise some money for a good cause.
Do you think I can still go through with it?
Sure. Just sidestep any serious questions. You know what I mean? Pretend it is just a trick if you have to. There may be a lot more to this machine than anyone has dreamed of.
Taxi! Taxi!
You did say we're going to that place where the boots are good.
I hope it's still good. Haven't been there for years. Hey, cab!
Get in, Gary.
Thanks.
Hey, where to?
Hey, you know the restaurant Monsieur Henry's?
Sure, fancy French place, otherwise known as Mr. Henry's.
Old times coming back. He reminded me of someone.
Yeah? Who?
That little French nurse. One with the big brown eyes.
Whatever made you think of her? Wait a minute. We're going in the wrong direction. He's taking us uptown.
Can't prove it by me. I never know north from south in New York.
Driver, where are you going?
Well, you said Monsieur Henry's, didn't you?
Yes, it's on 52nd Street.
I never heard of it being there. The only one I know is on East 86th Street.
Well, that's not where we want to go. Go back to 52nd between 5th and 6th.
Well, you should have told me sooner, mister, but there's a two-way street coming up. Maybe I can still make the light.
Watch out for that truck!
Well, we lived through another close one. Cheers.
Cheers, I think. If that trailer truck had been going any faster... Well, you were sitting on the bad side.
Could have been me, could have been you, or both of us.
Yeah.
You know, I got to thinking about that computer thing.
So'd I. Could have been telling us there'd be no reunion this year.
Well, here we are, though. So let's eat and count our blessings before this lucky day is over.
Madam Lucy, you were sensational.
Not much thanks to your marvelous computer. When the tapes came out blank, I had to make up the answer.
Well, you're a born fortune teller, that crazy computer. Almost as if it refused to operate because I'd insulted it. Okay, tomorrow, back to the drawing board.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's pick up our dads. They've had enough time to hash over the old war stuff.
All right, you know where they are?
Turn here. They used to go to that French restaurant. Oh, what's the name? I think it's in the next block.
Oh. You mean up there where all that crowd is?
Why, yes. That's where it used to be.
Oh, honey, I don't want to get mixed up in all that mess. I mean, it looks like police cars and an ambulance.
Oh, Doug. I have a terrible feeling. Drive up there.
Well, honey, I can't. Look at it. The block is jammed.
That's their restaurant. And something's happened.
Now, Luce, baby, take it easy.
Can't you get any closer?
With all those cars in front of us?
The ambulance is pulling away. And there go the police cars.
Look, Lucy, I think you picked the wrong block. That's no French restaurant.
I know it. It says Club Shenandoah.
Well, then, let's go on to your apartment, okay?
No, Doug. We've got to find them.
But if you don't remember where that restaurant is...
I do remember. It was right here. The name's been changed, but this is the same place. We've got to go in and see if they're in there.
It's all right, folks. Excitement's over. Enjoy your supper. Have a round of drinks on the house. Music for dancing until 3. Yes, sir. Table for 2?
Actually, we were just looking for some people.
Lucy, I don't think they'd be in a place like this.
Well, it's not the way it used to be, but you know how they are for going back to their old home.
Okay.
There's another room out this way. And if you find your friends, we'll be glad to give you a bigger table.
All right, thanks.
This doesn't look like their kind of crowd, but what if...
Honey, look, let's get out of here, all right?
Wait. That ambulance. What if it had something to do with them?
Your imagination is running wild. Now, come on, let's go.
Not yet.
Maybe you folks would like to stop at the bar?
No, thank you.
But if you haven't been to the Club Shenandoah before...
What happened here before we came in?
Oh, don't worry, lady. We run a nice place here. It was just an unfortunate accident. Could have happened anywhere.
Well, there was an ambulance. Someone must have been sick or had an accident.
It was just his tough luck.
Whose tough luck?
A man got hurt. Wait a minute. Who are you, lady? Somebody from the press?
No, but I have to know who was hurt and where they've taken him.
Well, how should I know?
Come on, Lucy, let's go.
No, it's important.
We just want to make sure it had nothing to do with our friends, you know?
Well, there were these 2 young fellas at a table over there. And to tell you the truth, I didn't like the looks of them from the time they come in.
Well, see, now you can relax. Lucy, they were young fellas. Now let's go over to the bar.
Not till I find out some more.
Lady, you must be an ambulance chaser.
What a dreadful thing to say. I hate violence.
Well, these 2 characters got violent.
You mean they had a fight?
They got in an argument. None of my business to know what it was about, but one of them picked up a steak knife.
I guess I don't want to hear any more.
Of course, I'm not sure he would have used it. That is, if the old guy hadn't interfered.
What old guy?
Well, maybe not old, but there were these 2 middle-aged men sitting at the next table.
What did they look like?
Oh, conservative-looking gentlemen. Nice, quiet customers.
Go on.
Well,
Go on.
You understand, I wasn't right there. I didn't see what actually took place. Not till somebody yelled, "They were stabbed." Well, it seems these 2 older guys got very upset when they saw the young man waving a knife. So one of them jumped up and tried to stop him.
Oh, no.
Maybe it was a brave thing to do, but to my mind, it was pretty stupid.
Well, wouldn't you have tried to stop him if you'd been standing there?
No, I wouldn't have tried to knock the knife out of his hand the way that man did.
Oh.
But which one got hurt?
And the young fella just sort of automatically slashed out at the older guy.
Was he
No, he wasn't dead when they took him away, if that's what you want to know.
Where have they taken him?
Well, to a hospital, of course. Well, I wouldn't know which one.
And the other man, I mean, the one who was with him, where's he?
The other older fellow went out with his friend.
Oh.
And the 2 young punks were hauled off by the police.
Well, you must have the names of these people.
Look, if you're not the police or the press, get off my back. You can read all about it tomorrow morning.
Please, we just want to know for sure.
Lady, I only work here. The proprietor's gone with the police to make a report. I tell you, I never saw any of these guys before. None of them were regulars.
This man who was slashed, surely you know what he looked like.
Sort of heavy set and bald.
My father. We have to drive straight to the hospital.
Honey, how can we? We don't know which hospital.
Well, where's the nearest one?
I haven't the slightest idea. Besides, that doesn't mean anything in New York. In emergencies, they go anywhere.
Well, then drive to the police station.
I don't know where that is.
Find it and hurry.
Lucy, please. You've gone off the deep end.
Well, how would you feel if it was your father?
Oh, what an idiot thing to say. They're both so close to me, I'd be undone if anything happened to either one of them.
But something has happened, Doug. I know it.
Oh, honey, you've jumped to a big and frightening conclusion without any proof.
2 men One of them bald?
Yes, there could be thousands out on the town.
Where are you going? Oh, there's nothing we can do except get to a telephone and wait.
Lucy seems so certain that something has happened to her father. Of course, she's been influenced by a suggestion of disaster, further enhanced by an evening of fortune-telling. It is true, as Doug has said, that Lucy was jumping to a hasty conclusion. But when two old soldiers are commemorating D-Day, might they not be the first to come to the defense of someone who appeared about to become a victim of battle? We have another premonition to share with you presently when Mystery Theater returns with Act 3. Many a mathematician has taken delight in relating our actions to the movements of pawns in a game of chess. The game we are playing might be compared to the thoughts of a wakeful chess player who, after spending an evening at the board, is tossing and turning as he replays the moves to himself and speculates, what if I had done this? Or what if I had moved in that direction? And right now, it's our turn to make the next move into the final act of our mystery drama.
Oh, Doug, I hope we're doing the right thing. I can't bear to think...
Give me your key, will you?
Look, you will call the police right away, won't
Just
you?
take it easy, Lucy.
The way I see it, it was just a technical maneuver.
Hey! Not at all. If you have a piece of paper, I'll draw a map and I'll show you.
Dad! Uncle David!
Well, good heavens, who'd you expect?
Hi, Dad, Uncle Gary. Wow, are we glad to see you.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming.
You're all right, aren't you, both of you?
Well, of course we're all right. But how did you know about our accident?
Accident? I'd call it more than that. The knife. Oh, Dad, why did you do it?
What knife? Why did I do what?
Well, the man in the restaurant said that you...
What's the matter with you two kids?
They told us at the Club Shenandoah.
Club Shenandoah? Well, where's that?
Gary, that's the place we didn't go to.
Oh, the terrible-looking spot that used to be Monsieur Henri.
Yes, weren't you there?
That honky-tonk? We took one look and then found a nice quiet spot over on Madison Avenue.
But, Dad, Uncle Gary did say something about an accident.
Oh, a minor skirmish in a taxicab.
You weren't hurt.
Well, I had a bloody nose.
And I got a crick in my neck. But what's that to a couple of old war horses?
Now, come on, you long-faced characters. This is an evening for celebration.
It certainly is. I think I'll hang these bells on that branch up there. Oh, I do love Christmas. And Doug, when we have our own house...
Ah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Lucy. And when is that going to be?
Soon. But I had to be with Dad these past months with Mother gone, and especially at Christmas.
I know.
You could have gone home. It was nice of you to stay. Pop appreciates it.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere except with you.
Oh, let's set a date, Doug.
Now you're talking. Got any specific date in mind?
What else but June 6th?
How can we have a wedding on the one day our dads go off for their private reunion?
Well, who said anything about a wedding?
You mean you'll do it my way? No fanfare, just a justice of the peace?
Exactly. We'll make it our day, not theirs.
Oh, honey, you are terrific.
Hello? Yes? Yes? Oh, no, where? Oh, but why shouldn't I be worried? Of course, I'll be right there.
Hey, what was that all about?
It's Dad. He's in the hospital.
But who were you talking to? What happened?
Well, that was Dr. Daniels. He said not to worry, but Dad, he He's had a heart attack, and he's in St. John's Hospital.
Oh, honey.
He's going to die, Doug. I know he's going to die.
Now, Lucy, stop that. I'm taking you to the hospital. Let's go. Now, promise you will sound cheerful, Lucy. You heard Dr. Daniels.
I can't get it out of my mind.
Now, forget your premonitions. Dr. Daniels said your dad is in better shape than either one of us, and that if he takes it easy, he can live to be 100.
Okay. Dad?
Well, come in, sweetie. I'm sorry to pull a stupid stunt like this on Christmas Eve.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Oh, Dad, how can you say that?
Well, I guess I've just been working too hard. Doc says after a few days' rest, I'll be back in top form.
I'm going to stay here with you.
Nonsense. From the looks of the nurses around here, I'm going to have a ball.
Uncle Gary, I'm going to call my folks for Christmas. Shall I tell Dad that you're in the hospital?
You tell him just one thing, my boy, that I'll see him on D-Day.
Lucy, where's your dad?
Why, he's at work, of course. What are you doing here this time of day?
I thought he might have heard the news before I did. Have you had the radio on?
No, I've been vacuuming, doing my spring cleaning.
I tried at every payphone along the way, but the lines were all tied up. Let me use your phone, huh?
Calm down, Doug. What's the matter?
A bomb. They said it went off in the executive offices.
What executive offices? What are you talking about?
Oh, busy signals. Again, it's no use. I was out on the road. The report came through on the car radio. A bomb in Des Moines, in Dad's bank.
Not your father.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
But you don't know. What was the rest of the report? Oh, look, I'll turn on the radio.
No, please don't. I want to get it straight from the source. I tried the bank and the paper and the police.
Didn't you call your home?
How? How could I do that to Mother?
Well, you must call her, Doug. Dial her direct right now.
No, wait a minute. I got another idea. Hello? Dad? Well, yes, on the car radio. I was out of the office. I've been trying desperately to reach you. Are you all right? Oh, thank God. Well, yes, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
Give him all my love.
Lucy sends love. Right. Okay, Dad, goodbye. Whew. Boy.
You see? You should have taken the advice you gave me. Don't jump to conclusions.
I know, but this was such a near thing, honey. He has a cold. Mom made him stay home today. He'd been trying to reach me to tell us not to worry. And he said to tell your dad he'd see him on D-Day.
Well, old buddy, it's the 15th of May, and time for us to make some plans.
You bet, Gary. Where'll it be this time?
Well, I'm for keeping the destination a secret.
You mean from our ever-loving families?
Mm-hmm. Don't you agree?
Sure do. How about getting away from all civilization?
Well, it suits me. Any ideas?
Yep, I got a dandy. What about up at the lake? That Wisconsin fishing lodge where we went one summer.
Hey, that's beautiful. But it's pretty inaccessible without a private plane.
We'll get one.
You still flaunting that pilot's license?
You better believe. If you'll come more than halfway, we can rent a plane in Chicago.
That's great.
We better meet on the 5th, if you can get away.
Nothing's going to stop me. I'll see you at the airport in Chicago about 10 o'clock that morning.
Doug, you're just in time for lunch.
1 whole week of glorious vacation. And you know, I didn't tell a soul that we're getting married tomorrow.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody.
Least of all our dads.
Oh, Doug, I'll be so relieved when tomorrow's over.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, honey, I don't mean us. It's just that, Well, once this reunion has passed, there'll be nothing to worry about.
If you mean the computer, I've got plenty to worry about when I get back to the office. They're accusing me of breaking the darn thing.
I hope it never works again.
Lucy, love, computers are the way I earn my, our living.
Not by turning them into fortune tellers.
No, not fortune telling, but a chance to open up the whole future so we'll know which way to go.
Not if the future only lives...
Don't say it, Lucy. I'll admit the machine must have had some bugs in it. But ever since that day, the tape has come out blank.
You were tampering, Doug. Trying to turn it into a human brain.
Superhuman, you mean? That's what's so eerie.
Some kinds of medicine are too strong to take.
Honey, how can a computer know that?
It can't, silly.
This one did. It behaved as though we'd gone one step too far.
Oh, look, I'd like to forget it.
Oh, so would I, at least for the next 7 days. It's our time to celebrate. So, cheers.
Oh, you sound like our dad.
Did your old man get off on schedule?
Yes, early this morning before I was up.
And still the big secret about where he was going?
Yes, but I happen to know he had an airplane ticket to Chicago.
Uh-oh, you cheated. No one was supposed to know. But Chicago, I don't know. That seems like an odd place for them to have a reunion.
Especially since he asked me to help him find his fishing rod. Well, lunch is ready. Come on.
How about a little background music, huh? I'll turn on the radio.
Why is it that you can always get a station with music, while all I ever get
We
is...
bring you a special news bulletin.
Uh-oh. Shall I try again?
No, leave it on. Let's eat.
A report has just come in of the crash of a private plane in an Illinois wheat field. Details are not available at the moment, except that a farmer allegedly saw a small green plane flying low. Later heard an explosion. And now a fire is spreading rapidly over a section of his property, out of control.
Hey, this is good, Lucy. How'd you fix this chicken?
Well, it's a new recipe. It's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
I've just been handed an update on that plane crash. Checking with the Chicago airport, we have been told that a small green Cessna took off from there this morning.
Yeah, you know, Dad used to have a green Cessna.
Oh, but he hasn't had an airplane in years.
Well, I know, but he's still Lucy, this report is coming from Chicago.
Oh, it couldn't.
And here is still a further report on the tragedy. We do not know the names of the victims, but it has been established that the plane had 2 occupants. The pilot, who was known to airport officials as the flying banker from Des Moines, and a male passenger.
Oh, Lucy.
Repeat.
Oh,
the pilot, who was known to airport
They were
officials
going to
as
that
the flying banker from
lake
Des Moines,
in Wisconsin.
and a male passenger. We will bring you further developments as received by the newsroom. It is assumed that both men have perished.
Dear God. Oh, no, this time it really happened. There can't possibly be any doubt.
And absolutely no way that we can help them.
That damn computer. It knew. It knew, you see. It knew there would be no reunion.
But I'm glad it was wrong. Now will you believe that computers don't know everything?
It was right, Lucy. It said...
It said one of them would die. But both of them? It's better this way.
Better?
Well, they were closer than brothers. And after all they went through together over the years.
Yes. Yes, I suppose if they'd had their choice, it's what they would have wanted.
We interrupt again to bring you further information on that plane crash in Illinois. Names will not be released until after the next of kin have been notified. But our report goes on to say that, incredible as it seems, there is one survivor.
Doug!
I'll be back shortly with a final thought. 2 men met in a moment of violence when either could have died.
But both were spared that time, until finally for one came the inevitable. Why is an accident fatal to this person while that one is spared? Some say predestination, but how many times it seems a whim of fate makes a split-second change of direction. Tragedy? No. But mystery? Yes. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Jennifer Harmon, Ken Harvey, and William Redfield. Associate Director, Marlon Swing. This is Hyman Brown, producer-director, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, then, pleasant dreams.